All
level.
right.
As long as yeah.
Are we good?
Not capping,
Good, bro.
Are you good? Yes. You good?
Yes, sir.
You good?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking me.
Oh, I was asking you.
Yes, sir.
Am I good?
I don't know, bro.
Check.
Yeah, you're good, bro.
All right. Yeah. So
Hey, COVID's coming back, so maybe not do that.
I actually got to wear masks right now.
Thanks,
Wow.
barbecue, man.
I've got
Thanks,
my mask. It's just
barbecue,
right
man.
there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Double D Show. My name is thisguy.rj. You can follow me on the Instagram. That is thisguy.rj, and this is my host.
PDJ, you can follow me up here, says.
Because he says a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And I guess we do have another co-host. Is that correct?
Do we? He's not on camera now. I don't know if he's here.
Am I here?
Where is he?
here? What's
I
his name
guess-
again?
I
What's
guess
his
we'll
name?
go with.
I think his name is
DJ Kendrix.
Hey, what up, bro?
We got DJ Kendrix in the building. That's right.
Well, we got someone behind this yellow.
Oh,
press
yes,
buttons.
yes, we do. Right
We
over
got
there.
someone behind this yellowness.
Oh, we do. Yes, yes. So,
Racist.
ladies and gentlemen, we do have a very special guest from the West who is a YouTuber, singer, songwriter, and also a mixer and masterer who has worked with some of the Sydney's best artists. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He is a Filipino too. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is the one and only CHRISJO.
Hey! What's up? Bob, what's up, bro?
Boys, good to be here. Good to be here.
Oh, shit, you did this song.
Fucking finally, bro.
Oh, the exclusive remix.
Put that up a bit, bro. Put that up a bit. Hey.
Yeah.
Shout out Fex.
So this is
RHB.
yeah, this is Timber and Fex and RHB, produced by Christian Joseph. So this
One
is
of the tracks unreduced.
yeah,
One of many.
And I sent Kendrix a exclusive.
this is an exclusive remix, dancehall remix.
Just for the homeboy.
I thought I'd drop it, man.
Not too much.
Cheers, brother.
Good?
That's good, but not too much.
Alright.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, man?
Man, CHRISJO.
Should we?
Woo!
Cheers.
Let's get a
Boys,
pour up
cheers.
in this bitch.
Can I get a shot?
He's actually want to do a shot? Okay. I'll do a shot.
Yeah.
My last one.
Yeah, alright.
Hey.
What? Last one until the drunk debate. Yeah.
Let's go.
But yeah, I'm keen to drunk debates. Is our smartphones actually listening to us? That's the drunk
Great
debate.
start,
later on.
yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
Fucking
Nah, boys.
smooth.
I'll just say, look, I just worked
Yo.
all day.
Hey.
Yeah,
I
bro.
know you guys from
yeah,
about
man.
the way. And,
100%.
Right.
And,
Appreciate
I'm
We
keen, I'm
we
keen.
do appreciate you coming into the Double D Show.
bro, I
man.
know you
It's
guys,
been-
you know.
It's been about 5 years. No, just kidding.
Yeah, I feel bad. Bro.
5.
Oh, actually, I'm just kidding. Well, you know what? We're really delighted and
Happy to be here.
Yeah.
and honourable to have Mr. CHRISJO in the Double D
Yeah.
Studios.
Oh, cheers.
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 Boys. I can't reach you. Just an imaginary cheers. Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey,
Diamond
well,
Oh, I don't know if I like that one.
boys. Pierre, Petey says,
Oh.
Kendrix, CHRISJO.
That's us.
He dressed all of us.
Amazing. Amazing.
Present.
Cheers, brother. Cheers.
Amazing.
Present.
We
Yeah,
have-
anyway, bro. Thanks
yeah,
for coming
yeah.
in finally, man.
Yes.
I
Bro,
know,
I'll
bro.
say-
It's been a long time coming, bro.
It's been a minute.
All right.
It's been a long
If
time
you ever want to,
coming.
if you ever want to book CHRISJO, make sure you hit him up in a year's advance. I'm just kidding.
That's true,
enough.
bro.
That's enough. Not that bad.
That's
Not that bad.
A few moments later.
That's we'll move on.
Anyway, bro, we'll go straight into it, man.
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
You used to make music. You're actually part of Soul Good back in the day.
Yeah, long history, man. So, yeah, part of Soul Good. That's like 10 years ago.
Yeah, no. But like,
Mad reference, Pierre. Why don't you explain what it
Let's
is?
explain it.
hey, no, Soul Good. So what is Soul Good? I don't even know what it is anymore.
So,
Are you
was
still
it? What
are you
was
still
it?
get to Christian? That's
Because passion was a
Good
part of
job.
that stuff, right?
great job.
Good job, man. Good job.
So what's Soul Good, bro?
all right, let's get into
For the
it. So-
viewers, what's so
For
good?
the one here.
Soul Good, I feel like, was one of the first Australian acoustic shows. Music wasn't as prominent as it is now. Like acoustic shows wasn't a big thing back then. So I reckon shout out to John and Yi who founded that.
Yeah.
That was one of the first acoustic shows. Yeah, shout out to them.
Shout out.
And that's, I guess, where I did my first performances, my first acoustic performances on guitar and singing.
Yeah,
Right.
100%. The reason I asked that is because I wanted to know what or who inspired you to get into music.
Oh, bro.
You know what I mean? Because I remember, like, actually, from memory, because we went to the same school, you
Right.
started quite late. Like, same as Timber. Timber started when he was in high school. And, you know,
Yeah.
but kids are always singing when they're young. Do you know what I mean? But you sort of mustered up the courage to sort of perform.
I feel old because I say that because when I was doing music, no one was really doing music in Oz.
No one.
You had. I'm not gonna say I'm the first one, but like,
Man, I've already.
He's talking about locally, like Western
But
Sydney.
honestly,
like,
you have
yeah,
probably
yeah,
started
that's
it.
what I meant. Yeah,
You probably have started it for the Filipinos in Western Sydney, or probably the whole of Sydney.
Look, I feel like I've
Like,
contributed to it. I wouldn't
you
say I
have?
started. I'm not gonna say I'm the founder.
Yeah.
But
Whoa.
no,
No,
that's,
but like
that's wrong.
YouTube.
When I was growing up, I didn't hear a lick of music. I had no
haven't.
music.
Until
and then,
Christian Joseph.
and then
Chris Joe
I
comes.
heard this angelic voice from Woodcroft,
hey,
and I'm like, who is this? And then that's how I discovered music.
It was
from-
like
in the Western Sydney.
La
Yeah.
CHRISJO.
Not like that, but yeah, something like that. Something like that.
yeah. But that's what So Good was. It was one of the first shows, and that's when I got my first gigs. And from there, I just kept going with it.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah.
Good on you,
There's
man.
A
Good
whole,
on.
there's a whole story with that. Yeah,
There's the hustle.
Yeah, man.
The
And
grind.
still going. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, bro. But you used to perform live as well. Actually, one of my first memories of you is performing live at
Where was this?
one of our school shows back in the day. You know, the
Yeah,
can nights.
yeah. But
Maybe
you know what I
follow-
mean? But it wasn't that big back then. Like, no one was
wasn't, nah.
really...
Bro, have you seen our school these days?
It's,
the can.
yeah, the can nights.
They got like
St. Andrews
food
College.
trucks and shit. They got fireworks.
What was this, like Claire or something?
Nah,
St.
fuck
Andrews
Claire.
College.
Sorry?
Oh, sack.
St.
Sorry?
Andrews
Sack.
College, bro. Yeah.
That is
Oh,
my
shit.
school.
St. Clair?
Yeah.
Yeah, shit school.
Yeah.
She's
Good on
cool,
you.
yeah.
Yeah. No, we had a rival.
Keep going. Keep going.
We were rivals
else?
with them
What
in
else?
basketball.
What else are you
But anyway,
playing?
Hey. Hey.
No, I love
T.O.B., bro. The Loyola boys.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Anyways, back to Chris.
I don't know where we go from here. Yeah, but like to pick up where Pierre was going,
Yeah.
like I've known, for the people who don't know,
man.
I've known Christian for quite a while. I think from back, when we were growing up as teenagers, and he did a lot of stuff with my brother Don. So
Yep.
coming up, like Don, Christian, Timber, Elo, and we're gonna drop this here, the Round Circle game.
Round Circle
There we go.
gang.
Yeah. So like back then,
Nice.
that was the kind of the I guess the emergence of the Filipino kind of live artistry. So
good way to
like
put it. Yeah,
you've come a long way, especially from where you've started
Mm-hmm.
to where you are now in terms of being a prolific producer, bro. Like every second song I hear coming from Western Sydney, not even just Western Sydney, like people in Australia, is produced by you, bro. So like,
Right.
Yeah.
can you stop? Nah. Nah. Glenn, let's go. Nah.
Bro, funny story.
That's really
I
good, bro.
tried to stop, but I couldn't. Like, I couldn't stop.
Bro,
to be
that's
honest.
Yeah, that's
I
love, bro.
can tell. I know. I can hear it. I can hear it, and I know I can see your passion as well. Like
Cheers, man.
your stuff is just
I
like
don't think it's his passion,
Yeah.
bro. I think it's his purpose, in life.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did this.
Oh.
You did
That's
this
like your
before.
motto. That's your motto, bro.
100%.
There's no such thing as passion without
There is no
this.
such thing
It's
as passion
purpose
because you know
only,
what?
yeah.
Passion actually burns out. And Chris Joe, till this day,
Fair.
it's his purpose because he hasn't given up. He kept on
Okay,
doing
no,
it.
I
And
agree.
he's doing it for the West.
You one up me,
And he's
but
doing it for
I
him.
agree. So
No,
you
like
know?
I said, bro. Like, I
Purpose,
actually,
okay.
we can talk about it later, but
Mm.
I have tried to quit before, and I just found myself going back to just
Mm.
keep making
Yeah, for
music. To be
sure.
honest, like, so it
It's
is a
because what
passion.
it's
and-
because
it's
what
a
you're
passion,
passionate
okay.
about. Yeah.
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 So
Yeah.
What-
So
To bring it back, no, to bring it back, but who
He got me.
who actually inspired you to get into music, or like
Right.
what was it that made you get into
So,
music? Pick up a guitar in the first place.
it just comes back to, I had would you say, my Arte's, my older cousin's boyfriend was a DJ,
Ah,
and that kind of got me into it. It got me into, when you DJ, right, you control the vibe of the room.
yeah, fucking A.
And I was interested in that. I was like, I want to make people move or make them feel some type of way. So I actually started DJing on the computer. Nothing crazy, not like turntables.
Yeah,
Then it got more into, that started to go into, like, I actually can start making the beats myself, like, be more custom with it rather than you DJing songs that already exist.
Yeah,
I could
yeah.
actually create it from scratch,
Nice.
from the ground up. So that's how the beat making part of it came about for me. And the singing music stuff came, honestly, it met through Ken's brother Don. Like,
I'll-
meeting him, he was a
I'll take credit for that.
yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
He was a guitarist, singer, and I haven't really met anyone in real life that did that. Like, I was always watching Passion on YouTube, Gay Bondoc. those
Yeah.
kind of
that was one
Well,
of the
they-
big ones for me.
I,
Like, definitely
I
influences.
wanted to say that
100%.
Gay Bondoc and Passion started over in the US,
yeah.
and I feel like that you and pretty much the Round Circle crew and
Yeah.
It
So
really
Good
influenced you,
and
doesn't it?
it influenced you guys, and you guys started it over here in Sydney,
Pretty much.
which
like,
was great.
I don't really know much.
And
people
you're a
that was
household
doing it.
name. That's what I
Oh,
reckon.
cheers, man.
You know.
Yeah, yeah. No, there wasn't much people doing it from what I remember. Like, if I'm trying to think hard, like pretty much the only other person I knew that was doing it was Don or Tim Bautista.
Right,
Timber.
right.
Yeah.
And I've actually got their mixtapes, the Round Circle ones. Just letting you know. I know it's a bit off tap, but
Now Ella told me
really?
about this.
yeah, I will talk about that later.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
we walked
yeah.
into
You
his
still
house.
have them?
Why don't you bring
I've
it
actually got a blue disc that LOC gave me when I went to his house at the old house that they lived in, and I was saying how I wanted to come manage him and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And,
I think
Did he
mentioned
laugh at you?
I
Or
was
what?
pitching it to him, and he goes, "Bro, here's my mixtape,"
this.
and I didn't really have that. And I was trying to push myself to become a manager, and then all of a sudden, now where I'm at right now, I've got more knowledge to do that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I kind of probably let LO down.
Nah, it's alright.
Can you
But-
bring in that
Are you trying to-
mixtape?
Yeah.
when-
Wait,
when
don't
it
worry.
comes
bring
out?
I
it
got
in
a
there.
hard drive full of all
He
the
does.
demos
Please, if you
and
can.
drafts,
Okay,
bro.
really?
Yeah, he
We'll
does.
do like a whole big podcast next time with
That
all
would
of
be
us.
amazing.
Would
Would
Round
Round
Circle?
Circle?
And I'll
Bro.
embarrass them, bro. I got.
100%.
100%.
Yes.
Can we please bring a Round Circle in one day with a reunion?
I'll set it up. I'll set
Yeah,
it up.
no.
Yeah,
that'd be-
that'd be
bro.
hectic,
Raph,
man.
Bro.
all
Bro,
those
we
boys.
should
all
do
those
like a
boys.
reaction, like to the early
Cringe
days.
style.
Yeah.
Bro, cringe
I'd
style.
cringe so hard.
that'd be
but
mad.
It's all good.
That'd be mad. That'd be hectic.
Yeah, memory lane. Yeah, yeah.
Fuck, am I too young? Because I don't actually know what Round Circle is.
Oh, for real.
So round,
Legit.
So basically, Round Circle was one of the first philo groups from Western Sydney. I feel rapper groups.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This is way before. Like right now, we've got 1-4.
Yeah, for sure.
Like there wasn't much people trying to do rap at that time. Like the only rap you could listen to was obviously the ones from America.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're one of the first philo groups that did it from West Sydney. I
Like
reckon.
Jimmy, who's that Jimmy guy? The Chinese guy? He's on Wild 'N Out now.
Jin? Or
Jin,
Timothy
Jin, yeah,
Ba-
Jin.
Timothy, not
Jimmy?
Timothy Baptist.
Sorry. His name's, I think it's
is this your beer?
You
Is
can
it?
have one? His name's Jimmy. His name's Jimmy in Too
Jimmy?
Fast and Furious, I think.
Oh
that's
yeah,
why.
that's fair. That's fair enough.
Oh.
That's
My
fair
bad.
enough.
But
Fair.
yeah, nah.
I'll give it to
actually-
you.
Shit, so no, I think I do know them. Because, like, if Raph was in it.
Raph used to be a rapper. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was a really good
100%.
rapper.
Mr. Raph.
Bro.
You must see the old videos too.
Mr.
There's
Ruff
some
from
old
the Drop-In
videos there at the
show.
car
Don't
park.
YouTube that stuff.
So
Bro,
it
it's
was
on.
it was Mr. Raph.
I seen that, bro, with your.
It was
Oh,
who else was in there? Ella was in there. Who else was in
Mr.
there?
Raph, Elo.
Yes.
Who else?
Esky was in there.
He
A
was
little
part
bit.
of the crew.
A part of it. Yeah.
I don't think he was officially in it, but we always,
he
he
hanged
was
out
always-
with you guys.
He's
Yeah.
always with us. Yeah, yeah.
I think LJ was another.
LJ, I didn't know
LJ?
you knew LJ.
Like,
yeah.
I met him recently.
LJ,
through Raph.
crazy one.
Crazy,
Johnny.
yeah, Johnny, yeah, wow, yeah,
Johnny Howe, crazy one.
far out,
there was
man.
Yeah,
a
let's make it
guy
happen.
named Tups.
Man, I'm getting like flashbacks. Eh?
Flashbacks.
I'm getting flashbacks.
Trip down
of,
memory
like,
lane.
I'm showing my age right now, but I'm getting flashbacks of fucking like lose control and
Oh,
fucking-
lose control.
Oh,
Holy shit. Groove nights? Fucking hell.
How about Elite Nights too?
What is it?
I don't remember that one.
At Bowman
Nah,
Hall.
nah,
at
yeah,
Blacktown?
yeah,
I know
yeah.
Berman Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, Birmingham was
bro.
where Groove was.
Groove
Yeah,
and lose control. What else was there? There was
Fucking
fucking
hell,
all these
Yeah.
dance.
Weren't you like a
concerts.
resident mixer for like one of the dance crews too, were you? Sort of?
Oh, I helped out. Like I was a friend. I wouldn't call it a resident. I didn't. It's not like I've got like a residency at Las Vegas. Like, it wasn't exclusive.
My
I was
bad.
the only DJ friend they had.
That was
like,
a poor choice of words, my apologies.
but yeah, I was the resident.
Alright, yeah, but like I want to know, like, where did you get the courage? Because when I was growing up, I wanted to fucking sing in
To be
front of
honest.
crowds.
Wait, which one is it? Fucking or singing?
Both. Fucking was sweet, but like singing in front of people,
mate.
I don't know. When I was growing up, singing wasn't cool for like people in my year for some
Really,
reason.
really.
Yeah, it
Zoom
wasn't.
into that.
Bro, that's why I started saying I thought it was cool. Like,
Yeah, so it was like complete
Singing's a
opposite.
cool thing, bro.
In my ear, it was like, oh, you're a basketball player,
For
or you're
real?
nothing, or like it depends. Like singing wasn't a cool thing to do until like Timber and Harry Mellon, you guys started coming up, and then I just didn't have the courage to get up and fucking sing, bro. So like, how did you? How
So
did you
how
get
did
the
I
courage,
get the
bro?
courage?
Yeah. How did you?
I don't think I ever did, to be honest.
What do you
Like,
mean, bro? I've seen you
I
sing
just
in big
went
places.
up. Like I just went up. Like
yeah.
I don't know.
But how
Just
did
get
you G
used to it.
yourself
So,
up?
Look, honestly, you just drink a lot of beer and
At 15?
At 12. No, to be honest,
12.
I might be able to correct me if I'm wrong. I might be able to
Yeah,
answer
yeah, yeah.
because back at early days, so like with Christian, we used to be in like YFCs, like a youth
Oh,
group. So a lot of the things that we did in YFC was also around music. So Don,
Yeah, right.
we were part of
Right.
the music.
yeah. So I was
min-
part of the
yeah.
music ministry.
So I think
in
that gave
YFC.
us, even
So
me too. Yeah.
It
yeah.
gave me a bit of confidence there,
Yeah.
I'd say. Yeah, yeah. But to perform in front of a crowd, I don't think you can ever be prepared for it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure even like famous artists like Bruno Mars, like they still feel
They still
nerves.
feel the
Yeah.
butterflies.
But you just, once you're in it, once you're halfway, like I
You
think
ca-
it's just natural at that moment.
Oh,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
A.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair
But
enough.
I don't think you get used to it, to be honest, bro. If like bro, if you ask me to perform right now, like I still feel the.
Yeah, do you want to
So,
do?
we
There's a
got the
guitar
guitar.
just here,
Yeah, we got the guitar.
and Christian's gonna sing us an exclusive.
We'll do
Yes,
that,
yeah.
we'll do
Yes,
that,
that's
we'll do
right.
that.
We're just off the top of the head, yeah, like freestyle.
Not
Yeah,
rehearsed at all. You know?
yeah.
It's
'cause
rehearsal,
you
ladies
used to do-
and gentlemen.
you used to do a lot of covers. You used to do a lot of you used to write your own music, but then eventually, and we talked about this earlier, you moved into producing, and I
Yes,
think
yes.
Kendrix and Don helped you a little bit early on.
Oh,
about how
man, I mean,
showed you the very basics, or did they have any hand in it?
If typing in the website on his computer was to help, yeah, fuck yeah, like
100%.
No, look, definitely helped out. Like just being around musicians. Like, I didn't know much musicians at that time. Like, I was just starting out. Don was just starting out. Ken, you were just starting out to really get into DJing. And what was I trying to say? It's just that. I don't know. You definitely helped out with the journey. Like just being around musicians. Like,
I
it's,
appreciate that, man.
Every step like counts, bro. Actually,
I think so, yeah.
there was this girl back in the day. She went to another school, and I was trying to like.
what are you trying to do, bro?
I was just like, bro, nah, like, yeah. I was
Yeah,
just,
then
I was trying. I told her, I was trying to. Like,
describe
I
it.
liked her, bro.
Okay.
You
I
like
liked
that?
her.
There we go.
And then she saw me.
Did you go, hey, Chris Joe,
Actually,
can you come
she
over here
saw.
and sing?
I think you were chilling with my sister back in the days, and then I went up to my sister
Yeah.
because I was like, oh, that's my sister, and I was chilling with her.
Yeah,
And then she went over there, and I came back, and she was all flustered and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? What's happening? He's like,
Yeah.
you know Christian Joseph? And I was like, yeah. And it's
Wait.
like, do you know the Christian Joseph?
Oh,
What the fuck? What do you mean? And then that's what I realized. Like, fucking, I didn't really know about YouTube, but you actually like, you had fucking a fair few views on YouTube at the time, and that's why she was just like a bit flustered. She was a bit
wait,
starstruck.
Beck.
Not my sister, this girl that I was talking to, because I saw you guys, and then I went up to my sister, and then
So-
I talked to you, and
Oh,
she
that's a
saw
funny
me.
story, bro.
Yeah, she saw me talk to you, and then I was like,
So what Pierre's trying to say is that you cock blocked him. He's trying to back on this chick, and
No.
then
she didn't cock block
If
me.
anything, I was trying to help. Like, if Pierre
He
knew
did.
me,
Oh,
oh,
but he did help.
Sorry,
Trying to be
Sorry,
wingman.
I didn't hear the
He
story.
did help because it's
Sorry,
more
I didn't
like
hear
it
the
was more like,
story.
oh my god, you know Christian? I'm like, yeah, I know
and
Christian.
that's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
helped you
Yeah.
out.
So no, bro, respect.
Wingman,
Thank you.
wingman.
Hey.
Okay, we'll clap
Yeah.
that. We'll clap that.
Hey, give it a clap.
Yeah, 100%.
We'll
Bro,
clap that.
I'm still single today. But I know Christian. Anyway, so producing.
Yeah.
Producing, right?
Segue. But yeah, producing, bro. So how have you actually
Man.
developed your skills as a
That-
producer since starting? Like what?
Like I was saying before, honestly, I started producing before I was a singer or a guitarist.
Mm.
That was always my forte.
Oh really?
And to be honest, like,
Something you didn't know, boys.
Yeah, fun
to
facts.
be honest,
I knew that. I know this guy a long time.
Probably
Oh, relax. No, just,
We get it.
anyways,
We get it. You're
What
old.
else? What else do you know about him?
We get it. You're old. We get it.
Can I play myself out? I haven't played
See you
myself
later.
out. Hold on, hang on.
Bye.
Anyway,
Anyway.
sorry, bro. What were you
brother.
saying?
so
You
so I
started
was just trying to say,
producing,
yeah, I was always a producer before a singer.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
And the YouTube thing just came about. Honestly, it was just for shits and giggles.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I saw Passion doing like he's a filler. Like, yeah, I'll just copy him. Why not?
Yeah. Do it in Australia, bro.
And look, in saying that, like, I was lucky enough to get some views off that. I was lucky enough for people to even like think. I don't know. Like, I didn't think I was gonna get a following like that. To be
Yeah,
honest,
right.
at that time,
Yeah.
like I was just posting videos for fun. But man, like, it's actually a story. So with the YouTube career I had, that was just started out of fun, right? And I started unexpectedly getting, I didn't expect to get the success that I did, and it all came in a rush.
Hmm.
It all came in a rush. I wasn't used to it. I wasn't prepared. In my head, I was like, man, I just like seeing covers in my room,
Yeah.
just like recording it, and like, felt humbled that people wanted to watch that, and definitely appreciated the views. But it was all a rush to me. It was never part of the plan.
Like
to
came
be
out of nowhere.
yeah, it was
Really,
never part
yeah.
of the plan, and I guess I wasn't able to navigate it the way I wanted to.
Yeah.
I was never prepared
Yeah.
to take it to that next level because it was never part of my plan.
Were you
Yeah,
just
right.
flustered? You were just over flustered, or what?
Yeah, you could say that in a way. It was just more.
I guess like you didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah,
guess.
and like I felt like at that time there was no one else in the show to look up to.
Right.
Exactly.
Like he had passion doing it, but he was stuck being a YouTube cover artist, which was good. but like, where do you take it to the next level?
Exactly.
Was there anyone in Australia back in the day that you could look up to, like you were around the Round Circle Boys and like Ella and that? But was there anyone that you could look up to, such as a manager kind of role that could kind of push your music towards that kind of avenue? Okay,
Yeah.
was
there
there
anyone
was
that
there
reached out to you?
was
that
there a
was
role
like,
model?
oh, you
Actually,
should do
yeah,
this?
no.
Yeah.
Shout outs to a guy from. I was actually signed to an independent label, but they
Yes.
were just starting out as well. Like, they weren't anything big.
Right.
But yeah, DJ Karma is his name. He founded this label called One Love Entertainment,
Yeah,
Nice.
right.
and I was one of his first artists. Shout out to him. But look, pretty much what I'm trying to say, like, it was all unexpected. I didn't know how to like navigate my way through that stuff, through the YouTube fame, and
Yeah, for sure.
um,
To be honest, like if I'm gonna think back at who sort of blew up first, it was really you guys. You guys were sort of pioneering it, so there was no one to sort of
no one else was gonna.
yeah. There's
follow.
no example
No,
to
well, there's
follow
no one
because that
example,
was
yeah.
you.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was
So no
you.
one else. Yeah, you couldn't. There's no other example to follow.
Yeah,
that's right.
exactly.
Um,
And there was no one sort of that can help you navigate through it. Exactly.
pretty
So,
much, bro.
Yeah.
And like, look, I gave it a good crack. Like, I took it serious, man. Like, I'll tell you a funny story.
Right.
Like, I took it as serious where I didn't have back then. It was the internet wasn't as fast, right? Like, we're talking about 2009, 2010.
Mm.
Bro, yeah. I used to-
Like,
I
so
used to download music and I'm like,
I
bro, I
don't
can't
know
wait
what
to
it
get
is.
home. Yeah.
ADSL and broadband, like.
I was
yeah,
still
that's
dial
fast
up
it
back in the
Dial-up, brother.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. We weren't broadband. But basically, like, man, I gave it a good crack. Like, bro, sometimes I get capped, right, at home. Or sometimes, like, we couldn't pay the bills for the internet.
Mm.
And, like, I had a bit of a following on YouTube. And, like, I took it seriously where, like, I'd work hard where if I didn't have internet at home, I'd, like, bus it to Blacktown, right, with my hard drive, my USB in my bag.
You're like, fuck yeah.
I'd,
bro.
like, go to a, like, they used,
Hustle,
they don't have
man.
it in
Internet
Hustle.
cafe, the
That's a
internet
hustle, man.
cafes.
They used to, like, even in Blacktown, the
Mm.
mall, they used to have, like,
Free Wi-Fi.
I don't know if you remember. No,
Yeah.
not free
What
Wi-Fi.
was it?
There was actually, like,
A mobile
a
computers.
stand-up, what do you call it? Like a store. Like, not a store, but like just
Of
a pop-up, I mean.
Of like a computer?
Like a bunch of computers where you could just put
Oh,
your money
yeah.
in.
Yeah, you can put your money in it. Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, bro. Holy
Yeah, there was.
shit.
And
Wow.
I used to like bust at Blacktown.
Wow.
So I used to
Oh.
go hard on YouTube. Yeah. Like I was really trying. Like, so basically, it was unexpected, and then I started to get all the, the views
Mm.
and people were watching, and I noticed it. I'm like, all right, let's try and make something out of it. And I was going hard, Yeah, I'd be desperate and go to Blacktown, try to upload my covers there if I didn't have internet at home, couldn't pay the
Wow.
bills.
Wow.
Okay.
And I actually got so into it where I think it ties in to kind of why I stopped. I got so into it where
You
Bro,
burnt out?
I burnt out, but I stopped going out, to be honest, bro.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Like, I stopped going out. I even stopped seeing the missus sometimes. I'm like, babe,
Wow.
just let me, like, leave me alone. Like, let me, like, really try focus on this.
Yes.
But I burnt out, and I'm saying that because I felt like I missed out a bit on life, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Like, because you always hear, like, if you want to become elite at something, you got to just sacrifice parties and just sacrifice time,
100%, yeah.
work on your craft. So I did it. And I don't know.
You've succeeded. You
Yeah,
have
bro.
succeeded.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
I
a
was
win. I'm
literally
gonna
gonna say that.
it's
Yeah,
a
like-
It's a
win.
win,
Like, I'm
bro.
not.
100%. The
Everything.
work that you've put out.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, man.
it.
Well,
I
look,
think
it's
this, bro. That
slapping,
deserves a
bro.
clap, man. Honestly,
Yeah,
like,
seriously.
Yeah, like it's a win because
Yeah.
it's put me in this position where I'm at now.
yeah.
Like it might not have been planned. Like, cause I did want to be a big YouTube singer. To be honest,
Yeah.
it didn't pan out that way. But like I'm still here. Look, I'm still doing what I love. So
Yeah,
that's-
Fuck
bro.
yeah, bro.
man, that's a win to me.
100%.
Actually, like one of my favorite things when I was growing up was your cover of Frank Ocean with the boys, bro.
Hey.
I used to watch that
Hey.
heaps,
Hey,
man.
sure, I don't like
And it's
that
not
cover.
even up there anymore, bro. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's why I took
Well,
it down.
took it
we'll run
down?
We'll run.
Bro,
It's gonna
just
be.
give it to me. Give it to me. I just want to watch it every now and then.
I'll
bro.
send it to
Yeah.
you.
Like that's a throwback, man. Like you guys fucking killed that. Like Harry
Thanks,
Mellon's
bro.
part 2, man.
I think
Shit.
as a musician, man, we're just very critical on ourselves, and
Yeah, I get
I
you.
think
man.
everyone does that sometimes. Like with whatever craft they're working on.
I feel like you're tough on yourself.
Yeah.
100%.
yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I almost hate everything I make, to be honest with you.
I think that's a good measure of your instinct.
Yeah.
So like, you're obviously critiquing it to make yourself better, right?
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you if you thought everything you did was amazing, you've got no real instinct of what sounds good,
100%,
what sounds bad. You
100%.
know what I mean? So
You gotta have that good balance. You don't want to be too
Mm.
hard on yourself, but at
Yeah.
the same time, you gotta know there's always room to improve. So
You
Yeah.
need to be content.
But like
with
I think
yourself.
like, and I think you do something similar where you don't think it's people will say it's fucking good, but you don't think it's good enough because you know you can do better.
yeah, we're just so
Do you
hard
know
on
what I mean?
ourselves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think like it's a shit. It's a fucking cycle. It'll never be good enough.
You
bro.
guys need meditation in your life.
No, look, I've learned over time, but
Wait,
like,
sorry, they interrupt.
Oh, yeah.
You're telling us to meditate?
Yes.
Ah, sick. I just want to make sure get that on camera.
go for evidence.
Yeah, evidence sake.
Well, I'm just saying, you need to be
Do you
content with your
meditate?
life.
Do you meditate now?
I do guided meditation.
You do guided. Can you
Since
guide
you
us?
lost your
Can
license?
you
Give us
actually guide us
quick,
right now?
quick 30
I
seconds.
need some meditation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
30
quick,
second meditation.
quick
right
30
now.
seconds. Go.
Let's go.
Close
Guide
your
us,
eyes.
go. All of us?
I've got my eyes
Yeah.
closed. My
All
eyes
right.
closed.
Be serious about it, yeah?
Take a deep breath.
Is this a rap? Is this a rap song? Take a deep breath. Yeah.
Why are you saying that? My eyes are closed, but why are you saying that accent? Okay, I'm going to shut up now. So do it. Chris.
Play some little bit of background music.
What the fuck do you mean?
I don't know why we're doing
meditation.
this. You can just
You
look it up on your
said it.
iPhone and you
No,
can just download it.
Guide us. You just said you do guided meditation.
Someone guides me on the iPhone. I don't really do it.
Headspace.
Headspace, right? Headspace. There you,
You
go.
can just
He's
look
on
it up on
guided
your iPhone.
Just give us an example. I feel real stressed right now. Can you just guide me?
I need
Bring me down.
meditation.
Bring me
Take a
down.
seat.
Guide me. Bring
Take
me
a
down.
seat.
Everyone, close your
Right,
eyes.
it's about Chris Joe.
Is
But
it take a
anyways,
seat?
if Chris Joe wants
30
this,
seconds.
I
30
need
seconds.
some
30
meditation.
seconds.
Come
Because he
on.
needs meditation.
Go.
30
Close your
seconds.
eyes. Ready?
Let's go.
now take it.
I think we should just pass
Oh,
you're
let's go. Let's go.
Let's call it.
Actually, bro, I'll get you to reset that camera for me, bro. But thanks for the effort, bro. It was a good effort, cuz. Wait for it, bro. Anyway, so anyway, how have you developed? Like, you've been producing almost fucking what? So you said you did
A
that before
long
you picked up a
time,
guitar,
like-
really?
Bro,
Well,
a
technically.
long time. I think it's been 10 plus years now.
And how have you developed your skills? Like, what tools did you use back in the day? Britannica or what? Like, fuck.
Britannica?
If you started producing before you started fucking making music, you know what I
Books,
mean?
bro, books. Like, books from the library, man.
Bro, the fuck? Are you
Straight
serious?
up, straight up. Because we didn't have YouTube back then. Bro, I watch so much tutorials right now on how to
Bro.
make, and it helps so much.
The
But I didn't
amount of
have that
shit.
back then.
The amount of shit. I know how to service my car because of YouTube. You know what I mean?
Pretty much, man.
Like, the amount of shit that you can learn now is so, like, all the information is so available to you. But back when you started, it wasn't.
It wasn't available.
how did
I'm
you-
so jealous of the people today, to be honest.
Yeah, bro.
So you're
Like-
saying you can't go? You
If
don't
you're
have
in
to go to
school and
uni
you're
to-
failing, you're shit. Honestly.
Straight up. Nah.
Straight up, bro.
You
But
don't
like
have to
so-
go. You don't have to go to uni and shit. You can just learn everything on YouTube.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
So
I
what
got
did
a
you-
degree
Yeah,
in
to be
YouTube,
honest,
guys.
yeah.
What tools did you use to
Yeah,
develop
what did you
your
use?
producing skills? Or was it just instinct? Or was it like, did you hear something and you try to replicate it? Like, what was it?
Actually, that reminds me. So shout out to a guy named Ace Wonder from back in the day. Do you know him, Ken? Ace Wonder?
I remember Ace One Day.
Shout out Ace One Day.
Adrian.
I think, I don't know, he's got a different artist name. He was actually the first beat maker I knew, like, from the area. He used to use FL Studio, and that's how I heard of FL Studio, the beat making
Fruity
program.
Loops, yeah.
Fruity Loops, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. People still use that these days.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a big thing, bro. Like, it was seen as a joke back then, but, like, I think Metro Boomin and, like, all these big, like,
Hudson
hip-hop
Mohawk, all of them, all the big
It's a
names.
big
they
thing,
still
man.
use it.
Timberland.
artists. Look, he probably can use it.
To be honest, like these.
It's a staple, but.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
softwares. It doesn't matter what software you use. If you can take that and create something,
Yeah,
a
fuck
different
yeah.
beat,
100%.
it doesn't matter what you use, bro.
That's true.
honestly.
How would you record back in the day? Like, if you had to, would you like just go?
Oh, bro, I got a funny story.
Yeah, go
Would you,
tell us,
would you
bro.
record it on your
Oh, no.
Nokia or something?
Go.
Oh, no, I
Oh,
might go
what?
to jail for this. Nah, it's
Okay.
not that bad.
Hey,
I don't know.
we may or may not cut this out.
Hey, we're not averse to bleeping shit out yet.
Yeah,
so we
yeah.
can bleep
It's
it out.
not
if
that bad. So, bro, mics back then, you can get a condenser recording mic for maybe
Fuck.
$100 these days.
I got these
How
are
much are
$30
these?
bucks, bro.
Oh, for real.
That's
Bargain.
$30, bro.
Bargain for builders.
And
Yeah.
honestly, if you put some good mixing effects, you can make any singer sound good with these mics.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say, back then we didn't have these type of mics, or it was hard to get access to it.
Yeah, 100%.
They were like 300. So I bought my mic that's like this for $400 from. I keep doing shoutouts to what's his name, JQ. No, what's his name? Billy the Kid. You know Billy the Kid.
I heard it. I've heard of
Sounds
Billy the Kid.
familiar.
Yeah.
Anyway, Melbourne singer. I
Melbourne
bought
singer.
my mic from. He used to be from Campbelltown in Australia, in
Hey.
Sydney.
Mm.
Bought my mic from him for $400. But before I started recording, there was an Australian Idol promo CD-ROM with a mic in it in Kmart, I think, or Big W.
Swear to God.
Right.
And me being a rebellious freaking, I don't know, I think I was 14, 15.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
I saw it, I saw it at Big W. I wanted to record, didn't have money.
You stole it. There's no other way to say it.
I was gonna say you murdered someone.
and then you murdered
And then
someone.
Killed.
Someone
You ran
bought it.
over a guy.
Can you tell us the technique on how you stole it?
Yeah, what was the technique, bro? What was the technique?
Hey, to be honest,
I'm not
it's
trying
okay,
to
you're
promote hood
underage.
logic. I'm not trying to promote hood logic.
yeah,
No.
but to be honest, like
Hood
I don't
logic.
think they're gonna be chasing you up right now. Like
I know. I just
I think-
I feel bad, man.
I think
It's
I
a bad
think in
thing.
your environment back then, and again, this
Bro, I sound so
Well,
bad.
let's
Speaking-
let's make you feel better. Let's
speaking to his passion.
Yeah.
That's what you know.
That's how passionate he was.
I'm not condoning it, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
that's
how
all
passionate.
good. It's all good.
That's
If
how
you got a
passionate he was
passion for
to drive that.
yeah,
shit.
if you got passion, if
trying
you
to
got
put up-
passion, it's okay to make a crime.
Yeah.
That's what we're
If
saying.
you're passionate, you can murder.
Oh no, wait, let's
Let's
make
go back. That's why.
let's make it feel better, bro. Like,
go back.
have you ever stolen anything?
Yes.
Say, tell a story. I'll tell you my story. It was,
Let's
when
go
I-
in a circle. Let's do it.
When I was
told
kids,
mine.
I used to steal like
Candy?
candy and shit all the time.
but you
like,
feel shit, eh? Like
no,
you feel.
but the reason
You
was
know you did something wrong.
yeah, but I didn't do it wanting to do it initially. I did it because my parents said no.
Yeah,
So I did
right,
it out of
right.
like
So it's their fault.
it was yes. I'm
Yeah,
fuck. No.
So,
I'm-
as long as you're passionate.
But it was just a reflex for that. But I'm not excusing my behavior. But that's
Nah.
just that's
Yeah,
the
for
extent. Yeah.
I know that like my one was I used to steal, but I didn't. So I'd go to like Woolies after school.
Where
know,
you
like,
put it back to...
There was a Woolworths after school, like they used to walk to, and then my parents used to pick me up from there. I'd go in by 80 cent pesita, 1.25 liter bottle, but then I have all this shit in my bag. Like, I'd fucking fill up on snacks like those cheese and crackers and shit, but then I'll go to the counter and be like, just this, thanks. I'd still pay for something, but I'd steal a lot of other shit.
Just to add to your story, I don't know if you remember this. At Plumpton, there used to be these vending machines in front of Big W.
Yeah.
And back then, the vending machines, the technology was shit, right? So the drinks were like 50 cents for a can of Coke.
Oh, fuck it.
So we used to stick.
Wow, you're
two-
showing your age,
I
bro.
know. We used to stick 2 5-cents together.
Yes.
Put in the machine. He used to think it was $2. So I'd get a drink and some change, bro.
Swear to
Swear to God.
Yeah,
God.
that's true.
That's a
We-
life hack.
Everyone used to do
That's
that
a life
shit.
hack.
Guys,
Everyone
if you
used
know
to
how
do
to time travel, life hack. Just saying, bro. Just saying.
Just to add to that even more, we'll change the subject after.
What else? What else can we get
What is
ourselves
that
to?
life
What other crimes have we done that we can get on camera?
Does anyone do this today? Like in today's age, where so you buy it from you're at Coles, right? The self checkout, and
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't even need to finish the story.
No, wait. I don't know if
100%.
anyone does this. I'm actually curious to know if anyone else does
Yeah.
this. Where, like, what's an expensive produce like? What is it?
Fucking ginger, bro.
Nah,
Ginger,
bro.
right?
Ginger
bro.
is
But-
fucking
Wait.
expensive.
For its ratio.
Lychees. Lychees.
Yeah.
Lychees, yeah.
Yeah.
So my thing that I may or may not do this.
Are we gonna cut this shit out, bro?
Holy shit. Yeah, go. I may not.
Is that taste testing 101?
So lychee, it's pretty expensive, right?
Yeah.
You put
Yeah,
it,
bro.
you weigh it, right? And then it asks you, what produce are you buying?
Yeah.
I accidentally picked brown onion.
Oh, yeah. Bro, I'll tell you another life hack, man. You put
Life hack or crime?
crime. You click lychee because if someone checks your receipt, it still says lychee.
Okay, this is-
But you put it on the weight, but you don't let go of it. So it doesn't weigh the full thing, bro.
Fucking criminals.
Wait, how does that work? Because I want to try it.
Because like you put it down, so it's still lychee, but it's not weighing the full amount that you're actually buying.
Wait,
So it'll charge it
But
lower.
don't you have to put it on the?
Nah,
have
you
to
don't
put
need to
on
let it go. It'll just weigh it as quick as possible. So it's thinking
Ah.
that you
No,
dropped
but
it
then-
on.
It adds
But
up,
then when you put it on
yeah.
down the thing,
Nah.
the weights don't add up.
Nah, doesn't matter. It doesn't work. It doesn't
I'm gonna
even
get caught,
matter.
bro. I'm gonna try.
Like if you scan one thing and you put 4 things
Someone's
in the
gonna go to
bag.
jail because
Wait,
Legit.
Yeah.
If you scan one thing and then you put 4 things in the bag, it'll just think it's that one thing that you scanned. It'll be like, okay, weight's been added.
I don't
then-
get it, to be honest.
I feel like I'm gonna go to hell.
Brown onion.
being
We
a
should talk
Korean.
about this after the show. I'll give you all my life hacks. You ever stole anything, RJ?
Yes.
Go on, bro.
Go on.
Go on.
Man, I was that kind of stealer that would go into a grocery shop and I would think about it first, and I'd walk around the grocery shop.
You
in
look
aisles.
so sus.
Yeah.
I
How
would look
sus
so
this guy
sus.
look?
I would, and then I'd look at the cameras and shit, and then I'd probably like pick it up. I would like look at it, then I'd put it back, and then I would go for a walk to the ice cream lane, come back, no one's looking, and I'm about to put it, and someone's coming like, that's a nice, like product, and then I would steal a couple of things and I would walk out. I'd probably do the same as Pierre, but the most thing I've probably stole is probably a barbecue.
Huh?
Actually, no, I bought the barbecue, but I went
like a barbecue.
an actual
cooker.
barbecue. Yeah,
Barbecue.
I've actually wait, listen.
Wait, you stole?
Um,
Okay, go on, go on.
I bought it And then I went home and I took out a couple of the spare the gas things what lights it up in the middle.
Yeah.
I took all those out and I went back to Big Dom. I'm like, hey brother, I didn't get these pieces. Can I get a new barbecue?
And then?
And they gave me a new barbecue.
Wow.
So you have
Wait.
So now you have 1.5 of a. You have one and a half
It's
barbecues.
1.2. It's 1.2.
You know the burners? The burners. I took out the burners.
What's the point, bro?
Just in case the new the I just need new burners.
So you have spare burners.
So you'd buy a whole barbecue just for spare parts, is what you're
Hey,
saying?
I needed spare parts.
Fuck.
We didn't
Yeah.
even buy it, but he just.
That's the
stole
worst.
it,
If you're gonna do a heist and you need a team, don't call this guy.
right?
Fucking hell, bro.
Fuck it.
There's many things I steal, but I wouldn't say anything.
We should
I think
move on. We might,
Yeah.
we might say too much.
Yeah,
What we've done in the
and
past.
bro, like speaking
about
speaking of stealing stuff. So what is your process when working with artists? That segue, bro.
love it.
Yeah, we'll clap that.
But yeah, what's your process when working with artists? Because obviously,
Man, that's a good question.
that
That's a
little
good question.
promo that I put up, it's very diverse. The type
Yes.
of music that you've sort of edited. I heard a bit of drill, heard R&B, I heard just straight hip hop beats. Like, what's
Yeah,
your
yeah.
process making I guess
So,
beats and
Look, I'm still learning, to be honest. I actually linked up recently for the first time with Tintin Adobo.
yeah,
Hey,
And
shout outs.
it's,
shout out to Tintin Adobo.
Yeah, shout out. It's another shout out. But it's always different with every artist. Look, my usual process when working with another artist is I'm always making beats like weekly, right? And whatever I think suits them or whatever I think they can jump on, I'll send it to them. And then
Yeah.
that's a skeleton beat.
Yeah.
And whatever their preference is or whatever they want to add onto it, whatever feedback I get, look, I'll just mold it around that, whatever
Mhm.
feedback they have. But recently meeting with Tintin, like,
Mm.
we had a session with Tim. We actually little shameless promo. We've got a new track coming out soon, so check
Hey,
it out.
Shout out.
But,
Shout outs.
no, we're working on a track, and look, she has a different process. So I've had to adapt to her process as well. She likes being in the moment, making something from scratch. And so, I'm still learning, man. That's a new experience. Usually, I'm used to being a bedroom producer,
Okay.
making beats from what I like.
Yeah, making it first,
making
and
it
then
first.
And someone hearing it and like, can you do this? Can you do
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
And you're just adjusting something you've already
and
made.
I mean, it's good,
Yeah.
but then it's not authentic's not the word I'm looking for, but it's more you don't build it from the ground up together. Like, it's kind of my sound,
Yeah.
and like, hey, I think you sound good in it, and then you go back and forth, which is cool.
yeah.
But I'm still learning how to build something from the ground up, like, together.
Yeah.
But in saying what you're saying, so when you make these beats at home in your bedroom
Yeah.
or in your studio,
Yeah.
so do you have an artist in mind? So, say for example, you want to make a beat for Tim, but he's not aware of this, but just in your mind,
Yeah.
I reckon this would fit.
This would be a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah, you make something you're like, Tim,
Do
this is
you
perfect
make
for
beats
Tim.
based
Yeah.
off like artists and how you perceive they could take that and write do some songwriting on that, or
And I have a follow-up question after that.
Yeah, no, honestly, most of the time, I'm just listening to what's trending at the moment, to be honest. And it's more around that to me. So I listen to what's trending. I make whatever I think is trending. Man, it's hard to keep up, to be honest. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
man.
bro,
changing.
trends are fucking changing every day, bro. No
But-
cap.
you got.
And my
But
follow-
you're wearing a green one.
Oh shit, shut up. Anyway, yeah, so the
Bad joke,
trends,
sorry.
the fucking trends are changing. No, but legit.
So, my process, I don't really envision if Tim's going to jump on it, like, while I'm making it, per se.
right.
It's more, I think it's more personal for me. Like, I enjoy making the beat. So if I hear something that's trending right now, I'll be like, man, I like the elements they use in that song. I just want to kind of recreate it or have that same vibe. And I just
Yeah.
make a lot of those type of
Yeah,
beats.
nice man. I like
But
that, I like that.
I'm still learning. Like, man, I've been doing it for ages. I'm still learning. And I'm still trying to get to a point where, like, you make it from scratch. Even also not even listening to whatever's trending, just kind of whatever you're feeling, whatever you hear in your head, just putting that on paper in a program.
I know I just got a question, but just
Yeah, yeah.
again, just to add on to this. So you know how because you obviously you listen to a lot of music and a lot of producers. So
Yeah.
people like Timberland or people like Pharrell,
Timber.
they've got their own signature sound. So
Yeah.
Pharrell's got that four count at the start of his songs.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you're working on or that you feel is this is my sound, like this is instrument that I customize and I'm gonna try to incorporate this into my,
Like a
my
signature,
tracks.
right?
Yeah, like a signature
Man,
sound. or
that's
something
actually
like
one of the hardest things as a producer, or even as an artist, but more so as a producer. Like you got Timbaland with his Missy Elliott type of vibe.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm still working on my signature sound, to be honest. Like, cause it's a Pharrell beat already,
that. Yeah,
and Timbaland as well, and Scott Storch. You could go on, but it's hard. Today's music, there's not much signature sounds. I feel like.
Yeah, everything's so.
So-
Yeah, I think you're right in that because when you hear a lot of the popular music, they've taken this element that you'd probably never hear in a popular song,
Yeah.
but the way they tweaked it or the way they mastered it, it just flips it. And I think that's. But the other thing too is you don't want to be pigeonholed into just that sound. Like,
Yeah.
imagine
that's
if you
true.
made like a
It's-
really mad song, when
Sure.
people are expecting you
expecting that.
to
again.
over and over and
Yeah.
over again, So it's mad to hear that you're doing, and you've got you're expanding your kind of producing horizons into all the different genres because then you're well equipped to produce anything. Like you're not kind of set to just making R&B or set to making.
It's
drill
good
or
and
whatever.
bad.
Yeah.
I feel like it's good and bad. Like it's good. I think I wouldn't say it's my signature thing, but in the way that Pharrell is, he's got that song Happy, then he's got Senorita. Like they're
Yeah.
totally two different vibes. Like I feel like in terms of myself as well, like I can do a lot of different vibes as well. Like I've
Yeah,
done
you're
deep
versatile, bro.
house. Yeah.
100%.
And it's just, I think it's just the love of music. Like I don't want to be defined by one genre. Like I just
Yeah,
like
good.
music in general. Like
Exactly.
I'll
No,
make
that's
whatever
good.
I like.
Yeah,
That's
type
that's
of
it,
thing.
bro.
Country?
Pardon?
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what? I fucking
What's with
what
you
I
and
didn't pick
country,
up.
bro?
What I didn't pick up last week is like, oh, you should do a country hip hop thing, and then you're like, oh yeah, that's never existed. But he kept talking about Old Town Road.
That's the joke I was
Yeah.
making because this guy's
It's
like.
happened before because
It
you were
has,
like,
it
it's
has,
never
it has.
it's never been
It's-
done.
Oh, it has been done.
That's why I was like, it's
I'm
the
gonna
number
take
one's.
my horse to the
Oh,
Old Town Road.
okay,
Yeah, like-
Nah, but-
So just to cut back, last week RJ
Yes.
was trying to
Yeah.
suggest to the other guests, their rappers, he was like, "Oh, you should do like a country song. It's never been done before." And I was like,
yeah, because Old Town
"Mate, that
Road.
was a fucking song that was like number one for fucking
Yeah,
like
bro.
a year." You know, so
You should do a
anyways-
remix of Josh Turner's Your Man. Do you know that?
Josh Turner.
Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low.
I don't know why I thought of Joel Turner.
Stop doing this struggling. Anyway. Guys, that was we're gonna go into fans questions, but real quick, we're gonna get,
Before we go, I have a follow-up question.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
follow-up question
Yeah.
would be that what Ken just asked you. So have you ever made a beat
Yeah.
and you thought it was good for someone, but you show it to the artist, but
They
the
didn't like
artist
it?
didn't like it?
Yeah, it's happened a few times.
But like you were begging, you were like, yo, I really believe in this beat
to be honest,
for
bro,
like
that
someone, but
happens-
then
yeah,
the
yeah.
artist goes to you, oh, yeah.
That actually happens
And
quite
does
a
it
bit,
hurt
to be
you?
honest, bro.
Yeah,
It
does
hurts
it
me all the
hurt?
time,
Hey,
bro.
doesn't no, Lane,
Bro, I
we don't
spent
want to
like
name
10
names. Yeah,
I spent 10 hours on it.
10 hours or
They're like,
something.
Nah, this is shit.
Ah.
Nah, it's not that.
have you ever
No, no.
experienced it? That's what I'm trying to
that's
say.
a really
Yeah,
good question,
bro.
actually. Yeah, I'm
Nah,
curious.
great
to know.
question.
Alright, can we
man.
get an applause for RJ?
Yeah,
Thanks,
fuck
bro.
it, bro.
Good job, man.
Oh shit, sorry.
Good job.
I was gonna hit you with the horns, but yeah, we'll just fuck
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
No, because you put on a lot of you put in a lot of hours to
Yeah.
make a beat, and you mastered and mixed it and that,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you go to show it to a person that you really respect, and then
I think that's one of my biggest fears. Like,
what do you do? Then
Yeah.
they go,
You make something and they don't
Yeah.
like it. You're like,
All that
but
effort,
like, do you
right?
accept it as a okay? This is where I have to work on and improve on.
it is
Oh,
what it
but it
is.
is what it is.
I think that's how you got to take it, man. Like you said it.
Mm.
It's definitely. It's a bit disheartening sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Like you put all that effort, but that comes with music or just
It is music.
anything. To be honest, like you're gonna get those setbacks. Like you're gonna
Right.
think in your perspective, like it sounds great.
Yeah.
Like that happens to me. Like I'd say 20% of the time, to be honest. Like I'll show something to Tim, or even recently I was trying to work on a track with Tintin. I thought this beat I made like hectic. I'm gonna bring it to the session.
Yep.
It's gonna be a banger, and she was like, I'm not feeling this vibe.
Okay.
And it's good, but like I feel like I'm growing from those experiences. Like
Yeah,
I'm
but
not gonna
the
be
thing
able
is,
to please everyone.
You're open-minded, right? You know, you're not
Yeah.
gonna be like, "No, you're fucking wrong." You're gonna be like, "All right, let's work on this."
Unless
You
I
know?
know it's a banger and they just got bad,
You
bad
don't-
taste in music.
You don't know. You're fucking stupid.
But you know what it is though. It's not that it's not good. It's just that your mindset and the artist's mindset is just not aligned.
It could
Yeah.
be their vibe at that time
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
Like,
So-
that might not be
Yeah.
the music they're into at
But
that
you've
time.
still got that part of your portfolio. Okay, the beat doesn't stop existing. Like
yeah, that too. I'll sell to someone else. No,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like
Yo, fuck you.
no, but it's not that. It's just that and I'm sure producers out there would have the same thing, right? Because
Yeah.
you produce so many tracks, and
Right.
it's just finding that the alignment between what you believe how it's supposed to sound and what
Yeah.
they believe in, and
Sure.
what
But
and
you come to a mediation, or you come to a middle ground, right?
Medium.
yeah.
Well, I think it'll naturally happen. Look, like obviously, if I show someone a beat, and they don't like it, then it wasn't meant to be.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Then another artist will listen to it and like, nah, I fuck with this.
Oh,
and they'll
okay.
want to
Yeah,
jump on, and it'll just
exactly.
naturally, fall into place. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, good, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
nice.
All right, thank you for the
I know
answer.
we're trying to pick up, but I'm really digging in. I'm really digging and interested in this. So for example, so if you've got an artist you're working with,
Yeah, yeah.
do you have a range of tracks that you've got ready, and like these are the handful that I think they'd fuck with, and you just kind of play through it and
Most of the time, yeah, that's how it is, bro.
Yeah.
Like before the session, I'll make a folder of what beats I think they can jump on.
yeah.
But the funny thing is sometimes, bro, I'll play something that's not in the folder that I was meant to show them, and they'll like that instead. More than so like
Wow.
it's
That's
it's a
mad.
mixed
I like
bag.
hear,
bro.
I like hearing that, man.
Can you,
'cause it's just-
do you have like a? How do you keep track of your beats, bro? Like, do you make something you
Yeah, well-
completely forget you made it?
how do you
I
name
got-
your beats? Do you name them the style, or do you go
Happy
Chris-
type beat.
CHRISJO 10001? Like
Yeah,
Yeah, we wanna, can we
I've
can we know the different folder names?
I've come across that.
Can
problem.
you link me the folder name?
I've come across that problem. Like I've run out of names. Like I don't know. Like I've named something. I'll name something happy because at that time I was feeling happy, right? Just but now I'm a bit more organized. Like, you got to be more organized to keep track of all the
100%.
beats you're making.
Yeah.
So like I'll name them as in, like the genre the style that it's in, but I'll put the date afterwards because on that same day.
Yeah.
Actually, that's another problem. On that same day, what if you make the same genre?
You just put underscore.
Number 2 or something.
Yeah, bro. I did all the final. Definitely the final. Like
But you-
final mix.
Usually, like funk beat,
Yeah.
and then I'll do today's date, and then next week I might make a rap beat, and then that date,
Yeah.
and then
That's a
like-
good. That's a good way.
Bro,
of
I got the
organizing
same
it.
problem. Like with when I finish the episode, I'm like final, and I'm like, I don't like it. It's final 2.
do
I
like
don't like it.
maybe
It's final 3.
final of that, like when you made
Final,
that final.
final?
Yeah.
No, final then the date of when you made that final.
Yeah, true.
So you
Mm.
can,
True,
it's always gonna be.
So you're always
I
getting
wanna-
closer and closer to the. Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna go into fans questions.
Wait, I got one more
Oh,
question.
we're not gonna
This-
go into fans
This
questions.
better be the best question
Bro.
I've ever heard in my life.
I don't know how much time
It's
we got on
probably-
that camera. That's why.
Just a real quick question. Have you
better be.
ever had a session, you were sitting down, all serious, and you were happy about this session, and then all of a sudden, it just deleted or went black screen, and it was
Oh.
just like, oh, fuck.
It's
Like,
happened.
what
man.
has, like, this was a really good session,
Yeah, yeah.
and it just disappeared, or you deleted it accidentally.
That sucks.
It's happened with Tim before, bro. Timber, like we were recording, he did some.
Like, you were in a deep session, yeah?
He did some mad takes. Like
Yeah.
I felt like we had something good going on. Like
Right.
I don't know where the track is. There's no backup. I felt like it was a
Damn.
good song. Like
That sucks.
yeah, I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it just
But
crashed.
that
What's
was-
happened with
yeah.
me too? Like
we
we've had
recorded
to.
50% of it. You know.
Mm.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
had to like reshoot a whole episode because the whole
I hate
episode fucking. Bro.
We just gave up, bro. We
And
didn't
I
even
feel so bad.
re-record
And
it.
shout out to that person for coming out again and fucking
Yeah.
doing it. We did it two
Oh,
more
sick,
times
man.
after.
We did.
Yeah.
Speaking of, should we wrap this up so we can?
Yeah,
reset
for
the
sure,
camera?
guys. Yeah, well, hey, we're gonna go into fans questions and
That's
then the
right.
Double D show, but we're gonna have a quick word from our sponsors. What's up? Do we get some music to play us out, bro? No, actually, don't worry.
Nah,
I don't think it works, eh?
Yeah, we'll cut it now.
Hi guys, BGB Jewellery.
BGB Jewelry in Merrylands.
You can get up to 30% off in store.
All you have to do is go into store and say Double D Show to any staff.
They'll also match any quote you have and beat it by 5%.
They sell gold, silver, and watches. Don't miss out, and also go check out their Instagram link below.
Don't forget, you need to go in store and say Double D Show to any of the staff.
All right, ladies and
What's up,
legends.
guys?
What's up? We're back with CHRISJO. We're back here with the fans question and back to our sponsors. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Make sure you hit up BGB Jewellery for all your jewellery needs.
That's right. That you can hit them up for gold, silver, and chains or anything to do with jewelry. That's right.
Hell yeah, all you guys got to do is go into the store at Merrylands and say Double D Show to their face, and you can get up to, what was it?
I think it was about
Up
20
to 30%.
30% off, depending on what you're buying. Don't be dicks.
Yeah, don't be cheap.
And they'll match your quote and beat it by 5%. So if you have a quote from, I don't know, Michael Hill, fuck him.
Don't
Go to
mention those
BG.
fuckers.
Go to
Nah.
BGB and they'll beat it by 5%.
That is right.
Do you need a ring? No, you don't need a ring. What do you need a ring?
Top of ring.
An engagement ring.
Nah, Nah, already going.
Ah!
what a segue!
What a setup!
What
Anyway,
a setup.
yeah, guys, make sure you hit up BGB Jewellery. We're gonna go straight into fans' questions.
That is right.
I'm gonna start with Timber. Timber.wave.
Hey, Timber.
What up,
Wave.
Timber?
Timber Wav.
Timber.wav.
Oh,
Is that how you actually
he
say
was
it?
in the studio, right?
I have no idea.
Timber dot with
Timber.bra.
He was in the
Timber dot
studio.
wife.
He was in the studio and he called out CHRISJO, right?
Yeah, he did. He did. He asked, "What was your most proudest moment as an artist?"
Proudest moment.
Yeah.
It's a toss-up. Like, I think what everyone knows, man. Like, I never expected to reach 1 million views ever on YouTube.
Yeah.
Bro, it's funny because now that's seen as a small amount of views, to be honest.
Mm.
Like, standard is probably 30 million or something. But back then, like, that's definitely an accomplishment for me, like, to reach 1 million
100%,
views.
bro.
Bro, that's a
That's
pretty
huge,
significant
man.
milestone, man.
It is,
Come on,
it
man.
That's
Like,
huge. Sorry, I'll get it.
we'll clap that. We'll clap that.
Sorry,
We'll
sorry. Yeah.
clap that. We'll
Yeah,
clap
man.
Yeah, sorry, my man.
Bro, he's a
He's fucking
producer.
with
He
that.
knows.
He also asked, what's your most embarrassing moment
fucking
as an
with me.
artist?
Hey, I'm not finished with the question, bro.
Oh, sorry. So what's your proudest
cut him
moment as
off.
an artist? So you're like,
That's-
million.
That's what everyone knows, man. Like, all my mates joke around, oh, it's Mr. 1 million. And, like, nah, still, but, like, look, I'm definitely proud of that.
Fuck yeah.
Like, I never expected it. But nowadays, bro, like, my proudest thing is to be able to make money off music.
Yeah.
100%.
Like,
And
selling
you-
beats, mixing and mastering songs for local artists. Like, yeah, I never thought I'd be able to make money off it. So.
What I noticed is like, because I went on your YouTube,
Yes.
and then I was listening to your beats, and then a lot of them had sold next to it.
Yeah, man.
Sold.
Yeah.
So that's like pretty. I mean, it's going pretty well by the looks of it, to be honest.
It's going pretty well. Like, still got some work to do, but
Yeah.
definitely, I've made more money as a producer than a singer.
Hey, fair enough,
We'll
bro,
clap that.
yeah.
We'll clap that.
So when you were on
So-
when you were on stage and you were like performing as a singer, did any ladies throw any panties at you or anything? Or?
Oh, always. No.
You-
Oh, that was just a
you serious?
Just
That's unsanitary, bro.
yeah, I know.
It is.
COVID-19. guys.
COVID-19.
Jesus.
So do they? Is a train of thought that they're wearing it and they take it off and they throw it, or they bring like a spare?
I'd like to think they'd bring a spare
Yeah,
one because that's
right.
kind of unsanitary. It is really.
Imagine if they bought a spare one in a plastic sandwich bag and it was dirty. And it was skid
That's what I'm
marks.
saying. Like,
Does it actually happen at, like, Trey Songz shows or something?
Yeah, it does.
I think so, bro.
Can you imagine?
Pretty sure.
That's kind of gross,
Yeah,
bro.
just chuck it, eh?
Anyway,
Yeah. Anyway,
have we
back on
just
topic,
fucked
bro.
up this fantasy
Yeah,
of
my bad.
Yeah,
panties?
sorry.
Yeah, it's unsanitary.
It's unsanitary.
But Timber also asked, and I think I asked you this a
Embarrassing.
few seconds ago. What's your most embarrassing moment as an artist?
Embarrassing.
He told us his, wasn't it? It was like fucking forgot the. Oh no, he sang in the wrong
Wrong note.
Oh,
note.
you're talking about Timbers.
Yeah, and then
yeah.
Timber, and it just threw his whole fucking performance out.
Yeah, but
what
he
was
had
yours
to
as
keep
an artist
going.
I
or
don't.
singing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was more of a singing performance. It was a mixture of everything. It was the sound check, not the sound check, but the, what do you call it on the night? Like the people that control the sound on the night.
Sound
yeah,
check? No,
Yeah.
sound
Sound
engineers.
Rehearsal,
Sound
sound
engineers,
rehearsal,
yeah.
or something like
The
that?
sound engineers for
Yeah,
the
sound
for the show.
engineers. Yeah.
Like, they didn't have
Oh,
it right.
sound technicians.
Oh,
Sound technicians, yeah.
Sound
so it was a
technicians.
mixture. So that.
Fuck,
so,
RJ's on point, bro.
yeah, bro.
Good job,
Did
bro.
you drink tonight or
Oh
what?
no, I
Yeah,
just
he's drinking
used to
them
work
all.
at those Filipino events at
Oh,
like
you
Ridge
did,
Hill.
yeah, he did.
True that.
He did.
Yeah.
RJ.
Good job, bro. Anyway.
Now, it was a mixture of bad sound engineering.
Yeah.
It was also me being too drunk.
Fair.
I couldn't hit my notes. I was my throat was dry because of all the alcohol.
Yeah.
I needed that boost of confidence with some shots, but I took too much.
Yeah.
This was at a club. I think it was Vanity from back in the day. I did.
Hey,
I
man,
Vanity.
that is
did a
veranda,
performance. I was, I
did
G'd
my-
myself up.
I had my 18th birthday party there, bro.
Hey,
Fake.
Bro, I used to work for Urban Agent.
Yeah,
And
true.
Open Asian.
No,
What?
Urban Agent.
Urban
and
Asi-
also,
Asian.
you remember ESO? ESO Entertainment?
vaguely.
So that
yeah.
was-
I remember
ESO
seeing it on the
Entertainment.
posters. on the
ESO
posters,
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, it was I forgot his name, but it was Scott who owned it.
I remember Scott.
And-
yeah.
and
Honor,
also
Honor,
another
and
filler
Eric.
guy.
There was 3 people.
It was-
That's why that's so.
So it was
Eric, Scott, and Honor.
Yeah, Eric Scott and
Ah.
on it. Correct. Yes, that's right. And now they had Bamboo too. And then back in the day, yeah, I felt like I seen you perform there. It was a great.
You
performance.
know, one of your performances is still up online with Jason Fasella and my sister. the My Boo, and
Mate.
And we're gonna run
it's
that.
still up there. Yeah, we're gonna
gonna
run
run
it.
that
We're gonna
right
fuck it. We're
somewhere.
gonna run it. Ready?
Hey, if anything, it's gonna embarrass your sister more.
Oh yeah,
Shout outs
actually.
to Beck.
Shout out to Beck.
Always that one person that will always have your heart.
Yes, I remember more, cause after we kissed, I can only think about your lips.
And that was it.
And that
that
was
was it. That was it.
But that's probably my worst performance, man. Just getting too drunk. Bad. It was just everything went wrong that night.
Yeah. So were you
I
like
forgot my
flat,
words
or
as
you couldn't
well.
hit the high notes?
I couldn't hit the high notes. I
Yeah.
forgot some words. I was too drunk. The
Yeah,
sound sounded
right.
bad. It was just sounded bad all the way.
This is
everywhere.
fuck, bro. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Charmaine, do you want to do Charmaine, bro? Oh, do you want to do Charmaine?
Yes, Charmaine did.
Did you just yawn?
No.
So are we keeping you up? Is it
Sorry,
past your
Are we
bedtime?
boring you, bro? Sorry, man.
You do so well, Jay. Don't fuck
I'm
up right
sorry,
now.
RJ, bro.
No.
I'm sorry.
I actually have a bit of a sore tooth, so I had to just yawn it out. Like,
Oh yeah, all right.
All
That's
right,
the
mate.
worst fucking excuse.
Charmaine, bro. Charmaine.
look, Charmaine did say when
Shout out to Charmaine. Thank you for
Shout out
sending
to-
us
Shout out
this.
to Charmaine.
"Fuck you, you lot."
Go on.
Nah, but sorry, that probably hurt your earmuffs, but too bad.
I got the compressor on, bro. It's fine.
That won't help, bro. That won't help.
But anyways, I'll probably sound like Darth Vader, but happy. May the 4th be with you. It is.
Oh yeah, shout out Star
It's a
Wars
bit
Week,
delayed.
guys.
Star Wars Week.
My
It is
bad.
Star Wars Week.
Yeah, fair.
Hence, that's why there's a fucking
One
Darth
day.
Vader helmet. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, we need to. Yeah, that's why that's there. Let's move on.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways,
Fucking calling out Star Wars.
Anyway.
Cool, guys.
Charmaine.
Charmaine says, "When are you going to start making covers?"
Also, why did you stop making covers?
Yes.
Yes.
And what color is your cover? Your bed covers?
It's
Just
it's fluoro green at the moment.
Okay.
And
We'll clap that. We'll clap that.
What are your thoughts on car covers?
And
Car covers.
Yeah, like you know the covers to put over your car. Like it looks like a tarp, but it's
I got a
designed
shit
for cars.
box, so
And do you have a book
Hey,
cover?
bro,
for
Euro
your
gang.
books?
What do you mean? Do you have a code like a Euro still?
2010.
Yeah, bro.
Accord Euro.
Shout outs to the Euro gang.
Hey.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so what was what,
Charmaine's never gonna get this question out,
losing the
bro.
plot, bro? When are you gonna start making covers again? And why did you stop making covers actually?
I think I'll start with why I stopped. Like we were talking about earlier, I just burnt out.
Yeah.
I was putting so much effort into it, and I don't feel like I was getting the return that I wanted. And I didn't know where to go with it. Like, there's only so much you can do with covers, and it's hard to break out of being a cover artist and being an original artist.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think I didn't find that that link to be able to make it progress to that stage to be
Yeah,
an
right.
original artist.
Man, you're so right because there's so many examples of cover artists that have become popular.
Yep.
And the only way they continue to become popular is that they do covers. They sell.
Do you remember that
Can I
lady?
give you an example? But I'm sorry to interrupt, but like,
Yeah.
I reckon covers do sell, like as in music, right?
Yeah.
Like you know,
Oh,
if you're an
It's not a
independent
bad
artist,
thing.
it's not a bad thing. But look, an example, William Singe. He's done
Oh, bro,
covers.
he's-
Yeah,
Right?
but his OG
But his
music's
his
good.
OG's music's good.
His original
And-
music's good.
Yeah, so I think he
It's really
started off
good.
as that, but there's other artists where they've just been pigeonholed into that. So
Okay.
if they
Yeah.
try to do other things, people don't want to hear it. You know,
Do you
get
remember
switched
that?
off, you know?
Do you remember that lady that did a cover of "Look at Me Now"? Like it was a couple back
Yeah,
in the day.
yeah.
Look at me now.
Corinne or something like that.
Yeah,
yeah,
They
yeah.
used
I
to be a
haven't heard
duo.
from- I haven't heard from her now.
She's still around, but her stuff is it's very similar to what she used to do. But
Yeah,
She's always gonna be boxed, you know.
yeah,
Exactly,
you're always
yeah.
going to be pigeonholed.
she's sort of
as
like, in a
that
sense, she
artist.
was typecast. She's
Yeah,
typecasting. She's
Typecast
doing that one
to
thing.
that
Yeah, yeah.
stereotype. Does that?
So when are you gonna
covers?
start making covers? Are you ever gonna start
You
making
know what?
covers again?
I wasn't planning to, but
Oh,
if there's one fan asking, like, when am
Yeah.
I gonna start?
Oh,
then
shit.
one person.
Hey,
Is this
yeah,
exclusive?
fuck yeah, bro.
Is this like
Exclusive.
Yeah, bro. No, like,
Shit.
look, I was
I-
never planning to, but if one person asks, like, if someone's interested, then why not?
And it's
Bro.
going to
Why
be
not?
done.
I was looking
And
at
it's
your
going to be
shit,
done on the
man.
Double D show.
Yeah.
Remember
yeah,
that?
yeah,
Live on the
100,
double-
100.
When we get RSB and Fex in, bro.
You know what I
Because
like?
Timber's gonna be here. Might as
Hectic.
well do a cover, bro.
Yeah.
I really,
Honestly, let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh,
I really,
fuck
I really
yeah.
No,
want
I'm
to
not
say
joking.
something.
Like,
Yeah, that's it, man. Let's
All
go.
jokes
Let's
aside.
do it. Let's do it.
Look, man, I really want to say because even from a fan saying when are you gonna start making covers, and then you go back and say, look, if a fan is demanding, even one fan is asking for a cover, you're gonna go do it. It's not like the majority. Like some people just do. The majority counts. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Or I haven't got enough response. I'm gonna do it. You heard it from the man CHRISJO.
Yeah.
That
Doesn't matter how many people ask.
Doesn't matter how many people is gonna
One's
ask him to do
enough.
it. One
Hey.
or two or 10
And-
million. he's gonna do one,
And that speaks again to his.
and that's respect.
Yeah.
That's
And-
respect.
And that segues into our next question from
Does it?
Roxanne.
Oh,
It does.
What's
How do you put emotion into your music?
Man, that's actually a great question.
Yeah, how do you put emotion into your music?
How do how do you do that? Let me think.
I guess like oh, I don't want to answer.
No, like when you're making music, as a singer, look, it's easy as a singer. Like the way you deliver your notes, you can feel it, but it's harder as a producer. How do you emote? You know, how do you bring emotion into that beat?
Yeah.
I want to know that too, CHRISJO. I know the Roxanne did ask, how do you put emotion into your music? Does that relate to producing and singing? Because
he was
I
about
was.
to-
Yeah, can you put emotion into
Can you put
producing?
emotion in producing? Yeah,
I
what
think
Pierre
you
said.
can. I think you can. Like when you hear it, like whatever you feel when you listen to that beat, like that's emotion.
So
right there.
storytelling, I guess. No.
Now that's more with lyrics.
Lyrics. Okay.
No, but like I guess if you're feeling happy, you make a happy type beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, look, if you
You're
want to get
sad,
technical, you
yeah.
use major chords if it's happy.
Yeah.
And then
It's the. Let me cut you off. It's the
Yeah, it's
if you
alright.
think about people who produce who put music onto movies, you know when you hear subtitles,
man.
it's like
Bro.
the sad music or happy
Omnious music. Yeah.
There's
yeah,
he is right. There's a chord progression, or there's certain sounds and certain
and I
instruments
get
you use.
there's a
Yeah.
formula.
Yeah,
There is actually
there is
a-
a formula,
Yeah, yeah.
and you have to know those things. But then your creative mind still has to put those together. So
Right.
knowing those things, he can use those at his arsenal to make the feeling how it is, like the emotion how it is.
Thank you,
know?
Speaking
Chris.
of,
So-
yeah,
Thank-
sure.
So,
I'm here-
so
I'm here,
If you want to make a sad song, just use piano and strings.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
There you go.
See,
Can you actually make me a like Alan Stone type beat though?
I reckon I could, bro.
Hectic.
yeah,
I will pay
he'll
you.
send you an invoice.
I will pay you, bro,
Yeah,
if you do it.
100%, bro.
Because that's
I'll talk about it later, for sure.
Yeah.
Fucking you guys harmonizing, you guys harmonizing now or some shit.
Alright, guys. As we said, we're cutting fans' questions short these days.
Yes, we are.
That was fans' question. Thank
But
you.
they were
very much, Chris.
very
Yeah,
good
fuck yeah,
questions,
bro.
man. 100%.
Thanks to Timber,
Thanks.
Charmaine, and Roxanne
Thanks
for
to
throwing
Charmaine
your
and
questions through,
Roxanne.
man. They were great questions, actually.
Yes.
But yeah, look,
answer
I mean, like
properly.
lyrically, you can put emotion into music, and obviously, as a producer, you can sort of put what you're feeling into music too, right?
I reckon you got to be a good producer to be able to like get a certain type of feeling or certain type of reaction from the listener. Because yeah, it's actually hard as a producer. I'd
Yeah.
say.
There's only a
Do
few.
you reckon
great-
if someone gave you a movie, do you reckon you'd be able to do the whole all of the music for it?
I've actually thought about getting into that, to be honest.
Fuck
Like,
Hey,
writing
do it,
scores
bro.
let's
and-
go.
Nice,
Fucking
nice,
do it,
nice.
man, yeah.
Only because there's money in it, you know.
And passion.
But it's also that
I've been
next,
interested.
Yeah, it's that next
Uh,
step of your it's another challenge for you.
It
to,
is a
yeah.
different path to take. It's
Yeah.
a different.
Hey, just to let you
No,
know,
I'm thinking like-
Marvel's here for 5 years, so get
Yeah.
into that.
Bro,
But you know what I was
wish.
thinking of? I was thinking of forgetting Sarah Marshall. Remember, he was that was his job.
He was
a bit-
putting music.
Ah,
He was
to
putting
yeah,
music
he
in
was
it,
writing
right?
scores,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he got like real emotional because that girl broke up with him or whatever.
He was writing
Wow.
that sad stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, guys, that was our fans' questions. We're gonna go straight into the Double D show, but we need to do a shot.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so we'll pour him up. Are we pouring him up?
Where is
Yeah.
mine?
What, you want to do
Let's-
soju or
let's
do you want to do
soju,
Canadian
bro.
Clone?
Let's do soju. We've been doing soju. Let's
Yeah.
let's continue it.
That's mine. Is
What do
that
you guys think of this flavor, bro?
It's
Blueberry.
amazing.
Diamond tap.
Yeah, it's fucking exactly, bro. It's
To be
like,
honest, where did you get your yogurt from? Because like this
Oh,
Yeah.
It's all right, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right.
yogurt,
You get it from Wentworth Point, Marina Square.
bro, the yogurt ones I usually have aren't that great.
Have we got
Your
tissue-
one's nice.
Have we got some serviettes in here, Pierre?
What do you think? This is a restaurant?
So
Check. Is there one behind the TV?
Tissues then?
All right, guys. Double D show. What's up?
Double D show.
This is the drunk debate. Do you want to yell? I don't know. Usually yell. And
Let's go!
Fair
Welcome
enough.
to the Double D
we're gonna start with a
show.
shot, right? I have a-
Cheers.
I have a-
Cheers, boys.
I don't know if I have
Cheers,
a good
boys.
argument for this topic,
Cheers.
but I'll say in a second. Cheers,
Shot.
boys. I don't know if you want to try this because the way I actually, and I haven't done this since episode 1 of the Double D show. Every time we disagree, we're
it kicking
supposed to drink. We're supposed to drink.
Wasn't that the original?
That's the original, and completely forgot about it. So, do you want to try it tonight?
Nah.
Every time we disagree, every time we disagree with each other, we need to take a drink.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
no,
so we
Hey,
forgot
hey,
about
Ah,
this.
let's go.
We
Yeah,
forgot
let's go.
about
I
this.
forgot about this.
Oh,
yeah.
you kidding me?
This is
I
like
didn't
the
see this
biggest
in the
part-
terms and conditions
This
of
is
the
the
contract.
whole part of the drunk debate. Like,
Yeah, can you ask me
fucking-
again? Can you ask me again? We can do it.
Can we do this? Hey! I thought you were gonna stitch me up.
Nah,
Anyway, all right, guys. The topic is your smartphone actually listening to you? The reason I came up with this is because I was actually talking about how my knees are shit, and then all of a sudden I got advertisements on Instagram about knee. What do you got? Compression knee things?
Yeah,
knee
those-
sleeves?
yeah, the
Definitely.
compressions, yeah. I think
Yeah.
they are.
So do you? Yeah, you think
All of us reckon.
I will start
All-
with Christian, bro. You actually think that they're
I
listening
think
to you?
they do, man. Because I've come across where I'm talking about a product. What was I talking about the other day? Like I went to buy a new mattress, and then all of a sudden, Koala, the mattress company, came up.
True.
on my
But
ads.
did you actually Google mattresses though?
Yes.
Yeah.
There
So
you
I
go.
think they're not listening to you, but they use
They're
your
seeing your
They
searches.
find the
searches, yeah,
analytics
yeah.
on
Yeah.
where
So I don't
you.
think they're actually listening.
They're
What would
gathering
you, bro?
What?
info.
They're getting,
Nah, bro.
information, yeah.
No. Today I was playing with my never
Playing
mind.
with what? Playing with your dick?
No,
You started getting OnlyFans discounts? What's up?
my mum told me to pay for a Telstra bill, and I didn't type it in thing, and I went to Instagram, watch a story, and the next minute Telstra comes out advertising.
For real?
Oh.
You didn't
Legit.
type it in at all? No
Didn't type it in.
Do you still think they're listening to you, bro? Because like you actually
100%.
Googled
Hang
it,
on,
right? The
hang on,
mattress.
hang on.
No, but I have come across a situation where I didn't Google it. I
Yeah,
can't
right.
remember.
Play the X Files.
You read my mind.
Fuck.
Nice.
That's Illuminati.
That's
by
the
way.
only way. That's the one time that you requested I played on exactly on time too.
Seriously.
Yeah. But
Alright,
honestly,
so-
do you
What do you
think
guys
you
So
really
yes,
think
they
so?
are
I-
listening. Yes or no?
Look, I don't think it's as deep where like the government's listening. Like it's not that deep, but like.
But they can though. 100% they can.
Yeah.
We've got our
probably
mics on, and I reckon we say
But let's
something
just talk
like,
about advertisements. Advertisers.
All right,
yeah,
advertisements.
I'd say yes. I reckon it's
Alright.
listening.
No, you good.
Is that an intrusion of privacy? You reckon
I-
from Google?
No, it's
Well,
not-
that's the whole
no.
thing. Facebook.
But you
like,
looked. You were talking
Alright,
about it.
wasn't
So-
Mark
so
Zuckerberg
can
in fucking?
I don't, yeah, so
Alright,
It says in the
called for
terms and
convenience?
conditions. It says
feel
in the
like
terms
Ken's
and
got something to
conditions.
say.
yeah. So I
Sorry.
like my tech. I follow the Apple and all that kind of techie
Right.
news and stuff. And recently, Apple and Facebook. Well, not recently. They've been having this kind of back and forth between Apple and Facebook. And the latest software update on the iPhones, they're basically giving us the option as users to know which apps are tracking us in terms of the information.
Yeah.
And Facebook doesn't like that because they take that information and give us ads. That's how they make their money.
Wow.
So now on your iPhones, if you update to the latest software, there's going to be a note from Facebook saying, "Hey, Apple's trying to do this, but it's going to keep for us to enable this as a free app. Can you please help? Can you please allow us to?"
So they are listening.
Well,
No, but they're using the data though.
That's data, right?
Yeah.
But my understanding is, and from my own experience, the same as you.
Is this using your scientific?
No, it's not scientific
bachelor-
stuff.
your
No, I
bachelor's
did an experiment. So I was like, similar to you with the bed, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna give this a go. So I just said to my phone, I'm like, Jessica Alba, and she was in my house, like all of a sudden, bro. It was fuck, bro. Shut up. And I'm like, shut up.
I thought you were being serious.
She's married. We had a nice dinner, and like I wish her well. But like,
So that's all you gotta do. That's like,
honestly, it.
Bro, side note, I hear I've actually read stuff about Jessica Alba. She's a bit of a bitch. Just say. I swear, you could Google that shit. Jessica Alba's hard to work with.
All right, TMZ. What the?
Oh, no, really. What's your answer? Is that a yes or no?
No, like, jokes aside, yeah, I really do believe the phones are listening to you, right? Because
You're wrong.
it actually tells you.
What?
It actually tells you that when you go on your iPhone, when you go to Facebook or whatever, you can allow the app to access your phone, your microphone, and blah blah blah.
permission.
Yes.
So in the background, at very low levels, they can hear what you're saying, and then they can use that to. It's for ads. It's
Wrong.
basically
No, but
they're not
also-
recording it to go. Oh, fucking listen.
Yeah.
There's not a guy in a room
Like
going
keywords.
"Fucking
It'll
listen,
use- it'll use
listen to what
keywords.
Kendrix said.
It'll use
Fucking listen."
keywords.
It uses keywords.
I think
exactly
just for
right.
ad purposes.
It's for ad purposes
Yeah,
to make
100%.
money. So yes, 100%.
But I don't think they're listening to you.
They
I think
are.
they're
Nah,
using
they
your
are.
Google,
They are.
what you're searching
I
on
believe
Google
so.
and shit. Like, I feel like that's what they're using.
We'll get to you. You can disagree with me.
Okay.
But
Take it, Jim.
yeah.
No, they are listening, because the thing is, right, there is keywords out there that, such as, if you say some sort of, like, probably even the terrorist word or something, and you say like the B word or the A word,
What B word?
bro, federal police will probably come in and storm me up
What-
and go,
what
"You're
do you-
under
I don't
arrest."
even know
Bomb?
what you're talking about.
You probably say
Oh,
bomb
What's the B word? Is that the
What's the
B
A
word?
word? What's the A word?
Oh, don't say that one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say.
Do not say that
I'm not saying that one. We got mics recorded.
We'll bleep this
Oh,
out. We'll bleep this out.
Jesus.
You're gonna get a drop in followers
Oof,
after that.
fuck.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
Yeah. Yeah, probably not.
Yeah. But anyway,
Okay,
what's the B word? What's the B word? Fucking hell. Holy shit.
I'm just saying.
This is a family-friendly show.
I'm dead.
Are you beeping everything?
Chris's mom watches this, bro. What are you doing?
thinking?
Jesus.
Well, think about our sponsors.
Okay, okay. Well, the B word was a bottle.
Yeah, good save.
No, that word's fine. You
Good
say it that
save.
word. Don't say whatever
Good
you were going to
save.
say. last
Okay,
time.
yeah, I was.
Is
okay.
B word bomb?
Yeah.
Okay, B word is bomb. Okay.
Yes.
You can't say bomb in an airport too.
You can't. No.
Yeah. All right. Here's my argument. Right. Someone brought this up to me a couple of years ago. They were like, "Can they actually listening to you?" Because they were like, "Oh, I want to go to New Zealand." All of a sudden, they got flights to New Zealand on discount, right?
Let me search for it.
So I was like, I want to test this. So periodically and every now and then, I'll be saying, you know what? I'd love to go to Afghanistan. And I've never, ever gotten any advertisements or
Nothing.
cheap flights to Afghanistan. Just saying,
but
they're not
think,
listening.
but think about it this way, right? It has to link up popular people who actually want to do fucking ads. Are there going to be a lot of fucking... Is there a lot of tourism right now to Afghanistan?
No.
There's a lot of fucking ads in it for fucking
They're not
beds,
listening.
for fucking Telstra.
They're not listening.
It's got to be...
Any flights to Afghanistan? Only like flights to
That's-
the Middle East? Never came up on my
Well,
phone.
that's why I did my joke about Jessica Alba, because you have to... It's to a certain degree. If you talk about something like, oh, man, I feel like a coffee right now. Like, you know, you'll get...
You'll get an ad for a
common
coffee.
thing.
Yeah,
you will.
it's got to be something... It's got to be something...
Let's
kind
try
of-
this. What's it like? What's the,
Oh, we can actually try it.
All right, we'll get this on camera, all right? So this is...
And then we'll see if anything pops
DoorDash?
up.
I don't like
I don't want to
DoorDash.
say brands on the thing, but like...
Yeah, you can't.
I don't like insert sponsor here.
Yeah, good, bro. Cool, man. Honestly,
No, wait. What's something? Mattresses. Let's say
BGB
mattresses.
jewelry.
I really want to buy a mattress. I'd love to buy a mattress one day. I'm looking
Yeah.
at mattresses. I love mattresses. All right, we'll see
I don't,
how
know
that
how the,
goes.
I don't know how the algorithm works, but to be honest, like I think if you constantly, I think if it goes hand in hand. If you say something to around your phone while it's listening, or if you're typing something and it just takes it
Constantly.
and then
Like
that
what,
data.
I think CHRISJO was trying to do something with his phone.
No, I was just turning it on just to listen right now. See if it pops up.
I'll turn it
No,
on.
but like to be honest, like I know it's through my Google searches, but every time I try to Google for I bought a new bed recently too,
Yeah.
and every second ad on Insta is.
But
about
again,
beds.
did you Google beds before you bought the bed you bought?
Yeah.
Exactly. It uses your.
Well, that was for that particular purchase, but there's
but it
other
uses
times.
it uses your search history or uses whatever you're using like that
but
way.
That aside,
Yeah,
there's
but
there's
why?
other
If you're going on
instances.
Google and you're searching for a mattress, but you go on an Instagram story and the ad comes up.
It shares it. They sell the data to other apps
Yeah.
for them to advertise to you. Facebook and Instagram are one. That's how they make
together.
their money. That's why it's free. Because they sell your data, your searches.
What about Farmville? I used to spend money on Farmville. They make money on Farmville, right?
They make money from you. The money comes from you, not from the advertiser.
Chris,
Right.
Joe?
Yeah,
I still don't think they're listening to you.
To add, what do you think of like the filters that they have for our faces? Do you reckon
Bro.
they're capturing data?
Bro,
through
I
that?
reckon they are. You know,
Oh
like with
yeah,
the, with
you know
the,
like that.
You're a
face
good
app,
question.
yeah?
With
Yeah.
Snapchat, you know when you have to open up your mouth?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
reckon the government is doing that so they can grab your dental,
wow.
your dental identity. I swear, I'm not tripping out. I am not tripping out.
Okay.
The government is
You're not.
onto something with the Snapchat filters, and they're trying to grab your dental bone structures. Being serious, and you guys are all being blindsided by this.
Conspiracies.
so funny.
Give me another
that in the
fucking shot.
All right, let's do. You want to do another shot?
I want to do another
Yeah,
shot
alright, let's
because
do it,
you
let's
guys
do
are
it,
all
yeah.
blindsided, and you know what? All this
I
COVID
pre-
shit.
Shout out to Christian for being a bartender.
I know.
Thank you, bro.
Thanks,
Thank you.
bro. The guest is actually pouring us the shots, bro.
Smartphones. I got some Google information here right now, bro.
Yeah, can you look it up, please? Can we get some like?
It says
actual-
smartphones do not pick up audio in your environment unless you start your sentences with "Hey Siri," "Okay Google," or "Alexa."
Oh, you
Okay.
bring it up.
Okay.
So they're not
Hey
listening.
Siri.
They're
Well,
not
that's
listening.
fair. At least it doesn't get
There
it
is
when
no
you don't
need to
expect
worry that your phone could be spying on specific conversations.
it. Oi.
See, I told you my information was right.
Where's that coming from, though?
If I Google,
No,
if
no,
I-
no.
Is it coming
Where-
from a legit website?
What's the source? What's the source?
Spiralytics.
Yeah.
The fuck is Spiralytics?
I don't know, but it sounds legit.
Fake news.
Oh, yeah, someone's Siri's going off.
That's you, bro. You yelled at Hey Siri.
Well, did it pick up my voice? Hey Siri. Oh, I like it. Anyway, my phone's not even
That's
picking up.
fair.
my Siri.
So what? So
I
Christian
say
said
yes.
yes. I say yes.
I just said yes.
I'm saying yes.
I said
Yeah.
no.
Okay. So and look, you looked it up. Look, and fair. Like to be honest with you, it might not be, but my opinion, it is. There's been instances where I've been
So
talking
it's
about
3
my
against
phone.
1.
3 against 1. So Pierre or,
Can we
or
get the
RJ.
Let's get the analytics.
Yeah, can we get the analytics from
Right.
from IG?
You
What are
can
the, what are-
download an app that lets you know when the microphone or camera are turned on.
Well, the iPhone's got that now in the next software update. So buy an iPhone. If iPhone's sponsored.
All right.
I think the
definitive.
algorithm is it just gets keywords. Like,
This
it
is
doesn't
what the
record
people
everything.
think. This, oh, you know what? This is fucking pretty much on the money, bro. This is what the people think. Is your smartphone actually listening to you? Do you want to say it, bro?
Yes.
Chris.
Yes,
80% yes.
20% no.
Hey.
Fake
Wow.
news.
5
20%.
people? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, my bad.
That's 75% to
Quick
25%.
maths, quick maths, quick maths.
Good, quick maths.
It's pretty much on the money, bro. But
mean,
your
so-
phone is not listening to you.
Let's take
Google
a
it,
shot.
bitches.
Let's take a shot. Let's
Give
take
me
a
a shot. Where's my
Alright,
shot?
shot. Thank you for
Thank
pouring
you,
this,
thank
bro.
you, Chris Joe, for pouring us for
Chris
us.
Joe, thank you.
Hey,
No worries,
shot
dude.
is-
boys.
I see how it is in this show, eh? Get your
Essay, bruh.
You want me to edit it as well? Mix it?
Did you DJ for a bit?
Can you?
Yeah, why not?
If I send you the audio, can you sort that out? Make sure it's all.
It's gonna cost, but
Yeah. Nah,
charges
we'll do
RJ, you got it?
we'll do it.
I got it.
Every time RJ talks now, I'm gonna play that shit because he's.
But ladies and gentlemen, this is not a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Chris Joe will be playing for us after this break.
Yeah. Actually, can you reset that camera?
I don't know.
What break? What break?
What break?
What fucking break are you
Where are we
talking
going
about?
right now? Where are we going right now?
What break? There you go. Alright.
What the fuck are you
camera's
talking
still on.
about?
No, that's just this one, bro. Because we're about to sign off right
What does
now.
this sound do? Okay, that's it.
Hey, but isn't that your board?
I forget where I put the cue points.
Alright. Last one. This isn't a topic, but do you believe in aliens?
Why? Are you... Shall I?
I want to know.
go in there.
I think it's that, like, subconsciously
Yeah,
that
why
sound.
not? Why not?
Do you
Yeah,
believe
go.
in aliens?
Probably a lot of people think like this, where the world's too big for nothing else to exist. Like
True.
the galaxy's
Yeah,
too big. Like there has to
100%.
be something out there. Maybe
100%.
our technology is not good enough to travel that far.
But
But,
their
like, why
technology
does all
might
these
be, yeah.
planets exist?
Yeah, exactly.
Right, we're in the Milky Way.
Like, they
Yeah,
found
that
out
too.
almost every single sun has a planet, orbiting it.
Do you believe these kind of fictional characters do belong outside of the Milky Way, or like, do you believe in Star Trek, or do you believe in Star
Oh yeah,
Wars?
in
I'm
light of
just
Star
gonna-
Wars Week.
Yeah.
Right, in light of Star Wars Week, May
Right.
the 4th be with you.
I don't
and
have Star Wars
and
music
the
right
fifth
now.
of the Revenge, or Revenge of the Fifth.
You mean?
Oh, the
Revenge
6th.
of the
Oh, I
Sith?
get it.
Oh, he's
Ooh,
talking
about the 6th?
Yeah, he's talking about May the
Yeah.
next day.
Yes.
Okay.
Good on you.
Ah,
good
the
on
next
you.
day. Yes.
RJ's. He's
Oh,
He's on point, he's on
tonight.
point.
on point, bro.
tonight.
This is
Why
this
is he not on point? All
no, not usually,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
yeah,
That's
if
what-
yeah. This is
Bro, this is
brand
comfort
new-
room podcast, RJ.
Oh,
This is
righty,
what it
mate,
is.
righty, let's go.
I'm so glad you
Can
made
you
it.
say something else, like right now. Just keep
Give me a
talking.
home around some gum trees.
Yeah, nah, he
with
lost
lots
it, he
of
lost
palm
it, he
trees.
lost
Get straight to the two, we're
Get his
getting
moment,
ready.
get his
Yeah.
moment, though.
I mean, yeah, you get closer to the sun, you get burnt.
What's that? What's his name? Icarus?
Icarus.
Bro, you fucking.
Yeah,
oh.
you flew too
I
close.
am your father.
Don't
Yeah,
make
you
a-
flew too close.
Don't make wings out of wax.
All right,
I think
brother.
is the.
No worries.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
Anyway.
Yeah,
Anyway,
anyways.
guys, that was a
That's
Double D
good.
show. Thank you so much for participating.
Thanks for having me, boys.
Thanks so
Good-
much for coming
good
on.
to
Thank you very
hang
much,
out,
Chris
man.
Joe.
Good to
That was
hang
fun,
out,
man.
Real quick. Do you have anything coming out, bro? You mentioned a song with Tintin.
Yeah, so I'm actually meeting up with Timber and Tintin tomorrow. We're trying to work on a track that we're
Nice.
trying to. Yeah, just a good feel good track, to be honest. We're trying to get it out there, so we're working on that. And as always, look, I'm just gonna be producing beats. I'm just trying to.
Where can people find your beats, like your music and stuff?
Where can people book you?
I'm working on that. No, but
Where can
But-
people? Where's your booking email?
Because
Do
it
you
looks
have
like
a
they're
booking
using
number?
right
YouTube at the
now,
moment.
right? Look, I'm gonna get. Def's gonna get serious into it. I want to get an ABN, get a beatstar.com page. It's a
Right.
personalized beat page where everyone can just buy your beats. It's like simple and easy to just purchase a beat.
Yeah.
But at the moment, find me on Instagram. I've got a Linktree link, and it has all my links to where to buy beats, my emails, where to listen to my beats and whatnot. So
So if
yeah.
anyone wants to come up to you on the street, could they come and say hello? Or,
I don't know if anyone's that interested. But,
But if they do see you, they can say hello.
nah.
any
Well,
word of
out of interest, what is your? We'll put it on the screen, but what is your Insta? Just for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
viewers.
It's instagram.com/__CHRISJO.
and here we go with an edit with Kendrix.
Ah,
no, we'll edit that. We'll just
where
put
is it? Where is it?
But you know, I messaged the guy.
Yeah.
I messaged the guy because I want to have like normal Chris Joe, like with no underscores. I
Yes.
messaged the guy, like it's just taken. So I messaged him, like, can I use it for my artist purposes?
Oh, you messaged
Left me
the
on
guy.
scene. Left me on scene.
He left you on scene.
Arsehole, bro.
Yeah, dickhead.
Wow.
Is it Chris
And he hasn't
Joe?
posted-
Is he active?
He hasn't even posted a photo.
Is
since
it Chris
2016,
Joe?
bro.
I think
Joe.
I think he
But
can.
it's seen, but it says seen, so he's still
active.
But it doesn't.
Wait,
use
is it
Insta.
is it
Who knows
Chris
what he uses
is it
Insta
Chris
for?
dot Joe?
I don't even know. No, it's __ Chris Joe, one word.
Oh, let's search it up.
It's on the screen anyway, so we'll put it on the screen. But if this is are we still putting stuff on Spotify or what?
What?
If it's audio only?
Oh, I fucking haven't. I
I
gotta
sick
update the
cunt.
Spotify. My bad, my bad. I'll be updating the Spotify when I get a chance.
Yes.
Bro, he
correct.
doesn't even exist anymore. _ Chris Joe.
He's on there. I just tagged him a second ago. You guys,
No, that's you.
do you know how to internet?
That's you, bro.
Yeah, that's me.
So
Yeah, but didn't you want the name or something? Or
No, I just wanted Chris Joe, like, just
Okay.
without the underscores.
Yeah, it's just a
Oh,
normal.
okay.
His normal tag, so he can make it official. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like.
I
just makes it a
want to
bit
put this
easier.
guy on the Gronk right now. Chris Joe.
Hey,
It's
Ed,
only you coming up.
I don't know if we're gonna.
hey, but
there's
this one there.
Oh, there you go. Chris Joe.
Can we
Yeah,
start
Is
like
that the
a?
guy?
253 followers, 162
When did
posts.
he
Fuck
last
that
post?
cunt.
And he's got a,
100%. Now, can we get people to like?
Can we message?
Yeah.
his
documents?
last post was 50 weeks ago.
Oh,
See?
wow.
See?
Oi,
The fuck?
guys,
see?
message
You
Chris
message-
Joe. Message Chris Joe.
Not me, but
No, it's his fucking. It's at
His
Chris
handle.
Joe. Fucking message him and say, bro, give this to the real Chris Joe,
Yeah.
please.
how do we do that, bro? Like,
That's it, bro.
what if he changes it and someone
Actually,
else randomly gets it?
we don't want to like flood his thing with messages. He might come and use it again. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
we gotta
let's
think-
do it.
can someone get on the phone with Instagram? Is that
Yeah,
still a thing?
get on the
Can we
phone
just
with
get on the blower?
Instagram.
Hey,
Okay,
Instagram.
wait. Everyone message Chris Joe and say that's such a shit name till
Give
he
it to-
fucking changes it, and then we can give it to the real Chris Joe, right?
Right.
Jeez, bro, that's the
Alright.
And tag all of Chris Joe's produced music on,
On
his
that
fucking
photo.
Yeah.
Tag him with that fucking
__ Chris Joe,
Yeah,
bro.
until he fucking lets that shit
Let's
go,
do it,
bro.
let's do it.
This guy, let's
No,
go.
me.
And he left Chris Joe, the real Chris Joe, on Scene Zone. How?
How do you
How?
leave the real Chris Joe on scene, bro? How
Right.
fucking dare you?
Who are you?
I asked nicely. I was like, for artist purposes, like, you know, I'm trying to promote my music, just make it easier for people to follow me, you know?
You do it, Rage. Do you know who he is? Do it!
All right, fuck. My
Sorry,
ears,
my
my
bad,
ears,
my bad.
Jesus.
Aye. Yo, that was the Double D show.
Right,
What's up with it,
Yeah.
bro?
And guys, if you need to watch the Double D show, you guys can follow us on the Instagram and follow me, thisguy.rj, and you can follow my host.
PDG, at PDG at PSS.
Yeah, it says a lot of shit like you just said it right now.
Yep.
And
And then we got Mr. Oh, wait.
You can follow me at DJ Kendrix, Kendrix.
Are you on Twitch?
yeah,
I am on Twitch, so wherever it is, PS,
In front of you
politely,
somewhere,
you
yeah.
can edit that.
Thank you for once, Jesus. It's right in
wherever-
front of
right
you.
here. No, anyway.
any
anywhere
piece,
you want to
of,
edit
any
that
piece
shit.
of advice from Chris Joe?
Twitch.tv/DJ Kendrix, thanks.
Yes.
There you go.
SoundCloud, Instagram.
No, piece of
social.
advice from Chris Joe.
And wait, lastly, we can find you _ at Chris Joe on
Yeah,
Instagram. Best
yeah.
place
On
to find you.
Instagram, __.
What's your mobile number?
You just keep that to yourself.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
Yeah.
So 04.
Yeah, _ at Chris Joe.
__ Chris Joe, CHRIJO.
Yeah.
And lastly, anyone pursuing producing or they want to make music, or what advice do you have for someone trying to do that?
Just do it.
Fuck yeah. That's it, bro. That's pretty much.
No, on
yeah.
a serious note. Just make sure you're enjoying it. Look, it sounds corny, I know, but
No, bro, not at all.
I lose. I get bored of it because I forget how to enjoy it, you know. And also, I think a good piece of advice is like remember why you started in the first place.
Nice.
Because once you do it, like you get lost in trying to get numbers and views and whatnot.
Yeah,
Then you forget why you actually started it.
100%.
You know? So you
Right.
always got to remember why you started it.
100%.
Yeah.
Fucking, I actually went through this like a week ago.
Yeah. See, like
It's
you're wondering
legit,
why am I
bro.
still doing this? And like,
Fucking remember why you started in the first place.
Yeah.
yeah.
Alright?
There
Yo.
we have
Great
it.
advice, bro. That's great advice.
It is, man.
There we
Alright.
have it. The infallible Chris Joe.
Yo, do you guys have anything else to say? He's good? He's good? He's good?
Nah, good to be on the show, boys. Good to
Thank
hang
you
out.
very much,
Thanks
man.
so much for
Thank
coming
you.
out, bro.
That's what's up.
It's been finally, man. Like it's actually
Finally.
really, yeah. It's really
Been
good.
7
to,
years in the making.
Now, because we're mates outside of this, but
Yeah.
look, we don't see each other. We got our
Yeah.
own thing going on.
Because
so-
you got all that producing.
Yeah,
going
all
on.
that producing.
No,
Can I get an
honestly.
autograph?
All those
before
beats
you-
selling.
Yeah, 100%.
All that stealing you're doing.
Pretty much.
Jesus.
Yo, bro, can we get some music on the outro, cuz?
Yeah.
Please.
Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
When you're
We're
ready.
You ready?
Hey.
What do we got?
Are we gonna? Am I playing right now?
Yeah,
or are we
play
gonna
it, bro.
call
What is it?
out?
What is it?
So this is one of the tracks that CHRISJO produced.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's Timber featuring Justin Jade. It's
Oh,
Come
yeah.
With Me. Let go. Let's go.
Hey, thank you so much for watching the Double D Show. We'll see you next week. Bye.